What the fuck? Ah! That's a funny thing. Holy fuck.
That's funny. Spam this bitch. Jennifer, you haven't said a word. You're really quiet tonight. What's going on, Jennifer?
Oh, hey, Jennifer.
Just listening to the shit show.
I love this shit show, dude. It's one of my favorite types of shows.
So are you the type of cum dumpster that likes violence in her sex?
I don't mean to
Yeah,
interrupt
he
her
knows
answer,
me so well.
but I was really feeling that way when I was typing it. I was like, I just want to punch her square in the fucking jaws, hard as I can.
I mean,
Such
punches.
So repressed.
Well, I just want her to feel pain, and then I want her to like
So you
forcefully
hate
get.
women, dude. You do not like
Well,
women.
I don't know if I say I hate women. I just want her to feel a lot of pain and then
No,
sexually.
women hate him.
Yeah, you're right.
All right, fair enough. I mean, I don't know, dude. My exes, they weren't that bad. Like they
It
were
goes
cool.
beyond your exes. Your mother. You don't like your mom.
Well, dude, I don't think of her like that. She's a saint on earth. I would never.
Yeah, that's what your conscious self says.
It's the truth, honestly. I'm still spamming this. We'll start this game in 5 minutes or less.
What were you listening to? Scanner? Before?
Yeah, no, I was just reporting, like, you know how those, I don't know how you spell it, but I think I know how you say it. Coronographers? Or corninographers? Coronographers.
Stenographer.
Stenographer. What did I say?
Where's the core come from?
Cornographer.
Cornographer. I knew it was stir or core or something like that. Stenographer. That's what I was doing, basically. I was doing a rendition. Alright, I spammed it a bunch. I won't play the thing at before or whatever, but that music, because I already spammed it. But give it another 3 minutes.
What about other players? Like, where's Kenny or Gaga?
It's a good question, man. I don't know.
Kenny was going to get really high and take a nap and probably wasn't going to come in here, according to him, but he'll be in here.
Cocksucker.
Yeah, he'll come in 25 minutes later. What team am I on?
Dude, Weaver, if Billiam wanted to join, it would be fun. I don't want you to give him a hard time. That's why I know he's not at fucking work. He's a little pansy with that, but he should just join. But he's not joining, I think, personally, on a big leap of faith guess that it's because he's afraid you're going to make fun of him. Now, is that the kind of person you want to be remembered as? Kind of guy who makes fun of a homosexual?
I'm pretty sure the St. Louis Bread Company by me closed like an hour ago. Hour and 11 minutes ago.
Panera is not open at fucking 10 o'clock at night. I don't know what he's talking about.
So you were fucking hammered, huh? Wow.
I am going steady, like not cheating anymore. Going steady.
How do you do that with your parents, man? How do you do that?
Huh?
I don't get it.
Well, my nana was like, okay, so I went to because her brother died, and so I went with her to show her where the church is, because she doesn't know how to use Google Maps or anything like that. She didn't know where it was. It was kind of a hidden sort of place, but it's just down the street. So I showed her where it was at, and then she's like, well, I'm starving. Do you want some food? I'm like, well, I'm okay on food, but there's the cafe at the Vons, and I wouldn't mind some alcohol. And when we're pulling up, like, I already drank the whole first bottle as of yesterday. But she's like, does your mom like that brand? I'm like, yeah, she does actually. And she's like, well, you might as well get two. They're $9.99. That's really cheap. Like, they're normally $20. It says $21, but it's $9.99. Might as well get two, so that way she can enjoy some too. But I'm already tapping into that second bottle and doing work on it. So,
Jesus.
But dude, my point to that story is I did things for the liquor. I went to the church.
Does your grandmother drive?
Dude, sadly, it's fucking embarrassing every time I go out. No one ever sees, but I always think every time I go out, I'm like, dude, she's 94, 95, 94, and she's the one driving. Like, I'm walking up to get in the front. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, yeah. And you know what I'm more mad about? That honestly, if you really want to know, I don't want to ever give excuses like, this is why I'm drinking. But I found out yesterday, I got a letter from the DMV, and they said my appointment is on the 29th of March. And I called my lawyer yesterday. Prince heard it, and I'm not sure who else who heard it. But the lawyer's just like, look, I called them. They said, we still haven't filed it, but we know who he is, blah, blah, blah. He said, just keep living your life and doing the best you can. And hopefully nothing will come of it. Hopefully they might not even file. And that would be like investing in. I can't even think of a proper equation.
Did everybody else understand what he just said? Are you saying that the lawyer is telling you that you're at that time now where you might get charged?
They have a year left to file. That's what he said. So every day feels like it's closer and closer, but he's like, you might as well just go on with your life, pretend nothing happened, and pray to God, basically, that they're not going to file. But, dude, I got caught with a fucking lot of stuff, dude. A lot.
They're going to file on the last day.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. It's like, they're going to fucking fuck me on the last day, dude. Like, what the fuck?
But, yeah, I just looked it up. Panera is definitely closed.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck this douchebag's talking about.
I looked up his specific location.
By the way, he's bisexual. I don't know why you keep saying he's homosexual.
Because it's funnier that way.
Because that's bullying.
Bisexual is fucking just normal nowadays, dude. I'm down with the bisexual, but homosexual, that's just funny. Two guys kissing and stuff, that's funny.
What do you think bisexuals do?
Well, bisexual, it doesn't matter because there's a girl involved. I mean, I can stare at the girl while the guys are kissing. You know what I mean?
You're fucked up, man.
I mean, you've never been to... I mean, I'm not going to say I'm the most sexually experienced, but I'm just saying I've, been around the block, and I understand that...
you sucked the cock,
took a picture.
Huh? Yeah, maybe he is at work. They just closed 15 minutes ago, so he's probably closed.
Oh, okay. Well,
we're getting the truth, guys. Travis sucked the cock.
I didn't suck a cock. I told you one time, and I was thinking about it last time. I not fisted. Excuse me. I had to use it was basically this. I had to use an antenna. Like I chose the item for my house, and I went over to this guy's apartment. It was my dealer's, and the guy he was bisexual, and he had them all of our drugs shoved up his ass, 1/4 pound of each. So that's a lot of stuff. I mean, that's a lot of merchandise. I gotta be honest with you. So he called me up. He's like, "Look, he can't shit it out. It's been 12 hours. We had him take 2 doses of laxatives. We don't know what to do." So he's like, "Can you help us?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I can, but this is gonna fucking better give me a discount."
But I have to use my teeth.
No, but I have to use my teeth. Yeah, I want to use my fist though. No, so I was like, he didn't even tell me grab an item. He had no idea what to do. I was like, all right, so he's got him up his ass. He didn't swallow it, right? They're up his ass like anally. He's like, yeah. I'm like, all right, I'll be over and I'll help somehow. So I go over there and I grab my walkie-talkie that I gave him because we didn't use it that much. It was our way to communicate when we were close, like without getting like any kind of, it was just another channel. And so I used the antenna of it it was plastic, and I basically I wrung them out. Like I did circular motions. You know how like you would do a circle in the air? I was doing that. Like I plugged it in, and I did a circle to slowly like open it up. And here's the thing. It took about 2 hours, and about an hour in, this is where I stopped for 10 minutes because this guy's bisexual. I've known him since high school. And he was like, "Oh, Travis," and halfway through, and I looked at him, I stopped, and I was like, if you're going to keep doing that, I'm not doing this, bro. Like, I'm not into that. You can't do that. Otherwise,
you did it for 2 hours, you fucking fag.
Yeah, but
Fucking
okay, I got so tired.
You're
Like, here's the thing
dead
too. I got
kid.
so tired.
What the fuck are you kidding?
I couldn't finish it. So I had like I went to lay down on the ground. I was a little drunk because he didn't have anything else, and I was like, "Fuck, dude, I need to like have something to help me pass
Jesus
the time."
Christ.
And so I was a little drunk. And at the end, the last 20 minutes, I laid down. I was like, "Dude, I don't know what to say, man. I can't get it out. This guy he's ripped up. I don't know what to say. He's bleeding. Like I definitely got everything that you can in there.
He's
Like it's."
bleeding. Oh my God.
Yeah, but then at the end,
Sopranos.
after I said that and I laid down for 10 minutes, then he came out. He's like, I got it done. And he just had this, dude, I can't explain it, but think of the biggest shit you've ever seen me take
Oh, you're
and
disgusting.
times it by, no, listen, I'm not going to post it, but times it by like 4. And it was all duct tape wrapped up, black duct tape. And you had to unwind it all and get it all out. But he got it out himself, technically. Well, not really, but like I wasn't, you know what I mean? Like
He's a fag.
he's the fag. I'll never forget that. He's like, "Oh, Travis," and I was like, "Dude, I just stopped, dead stopped." I was like, "Bro, I'm not into like we're not doing that sort of thing right now. I'm trying to get the drugs out. That's it. Don't do that."
That's the old excuse.
That's the gayest moment I've ever had in my life, and the only
Howie,
moment
what
because
do
I
you think? Howie just joined. Howie, what do you
had.
think?
Is that Yeah, is that gay, Howie, or is that just for drugs? I mean, that's for drugs, bro. That's not gay. Like, that's my opinion.
No, I just came in to ask if you're serious about bisexual means there's always a girl involved.
I mean, that's what bisexual would be. I mean, in all my circumstances, and
Yeah,
I guess,
I'm
Except
pretty
for the
sure
2
you're.
hours you're in a guy's asshole.
I'm pretty
well,
sure
that's
you're.
gay.
You're
That's gay. I never
pretty
said
sure
that.
you're trolling.
No. That's not trolling. If you have a girl involved and it's 2 guys, okay, check this out. Let's just say it was
So,
1 girl and 3 guys, and I'm one of the guys. If the 2 guys started making out, I just stare at the girl's face, dude. That's all. Like, whatever, you know.
Well, of
I
course that's
didn't.
not.
I wasn't aware. Wasn't aware of that rule that if you're only bisexual, if you're bisexual, there has to be a girl standing around while you're having sex with
otherwise you're a
another dude.
fag. Yeah, otherwise you're a fag. You're homo.
Okay.
Otherwise.
All right. Now I'm sorry. I'm just getting an education here.
I mean,
Thank
that
you.
makes sense to you, right? The logic of the rule, that makes complete sense. They
Well,
don't
if
have
that
a
I
rule, and the
wasn't
guy
aware,
not bisexual.
wasn't aware of the rule.
No worries, no worries.
That's California rules, Howie.
These kids today, that Weaver, anytime you thought you understood something, it's just like forget about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
It's
we both
the
have a
new
lot to learn from
millennium.
each generation, you know.
Yeah, exactly. You're just just getting re-educated.
Yeah. Well, I think that's all we're gonna get out of this. Maybe we should start the show. Jennifer, what do you think about that? Bisexual. So if Billiam's bisexual, quote unquote, supposedly, then if he had sex with another guy and there's not a girl there, can he still say he's bisexual, or does he now have
If
to
he's
say
still
homo?
attracted to both sexes, yes.
But he hasn't done anything with the woman's sex, and all he's done
It
is
doesn't matter. It's how
so
you
he can
feel. It's
just
not
go
what
ahead
you
and pull
do.
that card. He can be like, "Oh yeah, I'm bisexual," even though he's only fucking sucking big black cock or something.
Why is it
No.
gotta be a black cock?
Okay, small Asian cock, whatever.
Tony's so racist.
He claims to be great at giving women oral. He claims to be experienced.
Well, that's what any gay guy would say. Oh, I'm fantastic at giving oral. I did it one time. She lives in Canada now, so you can never
Why
talk to
are
her.
we shitting on Billiam so hard right now?
I don't know. I'm just having fun. I don't know.
All of those women just had really huge clitorises.
It was easy to stimulate. You couldn't miss it.
Yeah, I mean, you could almost mistake those clitorises for cocks.
Technically, they were cocks, but they got inverted. Matthew, there's original Gaga, and then there's someone who wants to chants his name all the time. Can someone, does anyone speak Finnish? I don't understand what he's saying there. Chants his name all the time. Huh, I wonder what that means.
You're really gonna go after him for putting chance there instead of change?
Oh, change like Obama? Got you. Okay.
Every one of your fucking sentences has someone.
Only when I'm buzzed. So then it has a
You know what's
Have
strange?
you guys
Like,
seen my muscles lately, by the way? Sorry, go ahead, Weaver.
alcohol gives you energy. You know, it's kind of weird in a way. It's
Well,
crazy.
yeah,
If you're
uppers or
truly just
downers.
doing alcohol, it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I don't really drink much. Like to me, alcohol just makes me fucking tired and
That's what I mean. That's what does
a
to me
lump.
too.
Well,
It
when you
slows
have
me down.
sleep and energy and you've eaten and stuff, it's not like there's anything else to crush on. You know what I mean? Like if I didn't eat and I was sleepy, I would just be asleep at this point. But I'm actually on I'm trying to set my schedule better. So I thought I'd start drinking at like 1 p.m. instead of late night, so I don't fall asleep earlier. Probably right after the show, but you know, I wish there was more people to join. I don't know what Gaga should join. I don't know why he's not joining. Blah. I'm sure he's listening. Gaga, come in, you fucking Finnish fuck.
He might not. He might not know you're in the Kenny.
Yeah, I don't think
server.
he's in this server.
Oh, okay. Hang on. Let me invite him. Take a knock at my door. Da, 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 da.
Oh, I forgot that Kenny said that Jack was coming over tonight.
Oh, was he? Yeah.
Yeah, I bet he
Are they
is.
gonna have like a little session? Or... All right, I guess we can begin the game. But here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Tony just joined.
Oh, there's Tony. Okay. Well, that's perfect. Because I said here's the thing. We need some females and some males. That's the only problem. Howie, have you ever thought about transitioning, like being a transvestite? I know Weaver has, so it's not even like a question.
All the time,
All
constantly.
the time.
Yep.
Dude,
I don't mind being on the cum dumpsters team.
cum
Thanks.
dumpster with the broken jaw. You gotta add the broken jaw part because that's like part
Jesus.
of it.
I thought that was Tony saying that. I was laughing my ass off.
En mä oo vielä sanonut yhtään mitään.
Mariette, comrade. Mariette, comrade.
It's
Or no, it's
Privyet.
Premier, comrade. Premier.
It has the letter V. Privyet.
Privyet, comrade. Privyet. I got it. Okay. All right. Well, so who's the girls' team? We could just do team 1, team 2, but the team 2 is gonna be like girls, because like team 2, like anal, like team 2.
Team 2 could be the bisexuals because there's a girl involved in the situation.
Hey, however you want to label your fagness, that's fine by me, guys.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Well, so it's supposed to be girls go first, so I'm gonna let the girls go first. Have we picked teams though?
Yeah,
Like,
no, we don't even know who's on the team.
Well, who wants to be a guy? Do I need to really establish? Do I need to just answer the questions that I'm asking too? Can you guys not do anything organizational wise? Come on. I mean, really, the thing is, Gaga, you are
Shut
from
the
another
fuck up and we'll talk amongst ourselves.
Okay, there's a lot of good talking going on.
Do it like the playground thing. Pick 2 captains, and then they can pick their team. They can pick teams.
Okay, Jennifer's a captain and Agro's a captain. How's that?
So girls get to pick first, I guess.
I want Tony Gaga.
You got it.
Weaver.
Okay.
Nobody wants the
Who'd you-
Howie.
Who'd you pick, Aggro?
I said Weaver. Well, we don't have enough people. I mean, to pick an even team, do we? But I
One can be a transvestite and be on both teams. Like each turn.
Okay,
Just
let's
saying.
move on. We take Howie.
Alright.
I guess we take Snoopy Doggo.
Snoopy Doggo is selected. Alright. So,
Amazing
males
hosting
asking
skills.
I'm doing okay so far. I'm not doing bad. Males are
Let's
asking
not
the
forget about
females.
steals and shit like that, dummy.
Yeah, let's not forget about that, okay, host? So, males asking females, 1 through 3. You get to pick, females. 1 through 3.
2.
1 through 3. Number 2. Guys, get ready to. Oh, I mean, sorry. What would you primarily use a waiter's friend for? What would you primarily use a waiter's friend for? When you're talking to a waiter, what would you use his friend for? What the fuck kind of question is this?
Cleaning
You are fucking retarded.
cleaning crumbs off the table.
No.
Fuck.
But that's as good a guess as I would have. What would
Yes.
you primarily use a waiter's friend for? So this is like upscale, super fancy type of stuff, guys. A waiter's friend for. What would you primarily use him for? You're eating dinner, you're not sure what to do, you're sitting there, waiter comes by, maybe he gives you a certain item and he's
He
got a
put-
little
Pepper
guy
on
by
your
him.
salad.
Pepper on your salad is incorrect.
Little thing to
yes.
call the waiter back.
Any steal? Anyone?
Is it the thing that holds the check and the credit card and shit?
No. 11, 5, 4,
No
3.
idea.
Corkscrew
Leave
to
it,
open
leave
a
it.
bottle of wine.
It is to open a bottle of wine. Is correct. Oh, ding, 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 ding. I don't have that noise ready, but all right. I'm not going to look it up either.
You don't
But
have
to open a bottle of wine is correct, yes. What
Waiter's
would you
friend
primarily...
is a
That's what it says.
corkscrew.
Yeah, what would you primarily use a waiter's friend for? To open a wine bottle.
Get the fuck
That is-
out.
At least you just
I
call it a
know.
corkscrew.
Yeah, right? Like, who? You got to be at some upscale shit. All right, females asking males. Males 1 through 3. Go ahead and pick.
We'll take number 1.
All right, number 1. What does Bic... Oh, no, I've done this one. Hang on. Number 1. This is... Okay, what year was Britney Spears born?
Wow.
What year was
Eight-
Britney Spears born?
80.
Incorrect.
I'm gonna say 1983.
I just said that.
He said incorrect.
Oh, you said 83? I didn't hear that.
Yeah, he said
83,
83. Incorrect.
82.
You get one more chance on the whatever team you're on.
84?
Incorrect. Steal? Anyone?
83.
83 is correct. No, 83 has been said. It was anyone? Anyone? It was 81. 81 was the correct answer. I should have a
Oh, she's a lot closer to my age than I thought.
Well, yeah, but she's still like 3 years younger or 10 years younger, right?
No, I was born in 79. If Federline can get her, I can get her.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. Now it's females asking males.
1.
1? Okay. Who directed Clint Eastwood in his 3 spaghetti westerns?
I got it. Sergio Leone.
Sergio Leone is correct.
Right,
Wow.
an old dude question.
Gioloni was correct.
Yeah, I knew
yes.
that one too.
All right. Looks like the
And if you wouldn't have
females
said
are
it,
up there.
he would have never known how to pronounce that name.
Yeah, Sergey Leon.
Yeah,
All right. You guys have a chance for redemption. Girls asking guys 1 through 3.
you pick Weaver.
3.
Number 3. What color was Wonder Woman's belt? You get 2 chances. Because you could
Gold.
just keep guessing colors.
Yellow.
Gold is correct. Gold is correct. Gold it is.
It's funny. All I could think of when you said her name was that big-titted chick that played her in the '80s.
I don't know who that is, but
Linda Carter.
Yeah, that's her name.
all right, now it's males asking females. It's 2-1, by the way. Females are up. Males asking females 1 through 3. Females.
Howie, pick a number.
1.
Okay. No. Number 1.
Sergei Gaga. Is that the right answer?
Hang on.
He's already misplaced all the questions.
No, I was trying to upload different music real quick. Let's make fucking theme. God damn it. Okay, number 1. Fuck it. Who cares about the fucking music?
Today,
Okay, number 1. Let's see. Who was it? It was okay, number 1. The classic kettle-shaped barbecues. Okay, so the classic kettle-shaped barbecues were originally made out of what? I don't think anyone's going to get this. The classic kettle-shaped barbecues were originally made out of what? They were classic, they were kettle-shaped,
10.
and they were barbecues.
10.
10 is incorrect, but you get as many chances you want, because I don't know how to say this word. If that helps.
Well, it's their. Isn't this their question?
Yeah.
I don't know the teams, dude. I'm just asking the questions. You got to be fair with the teams. I don't know. I'm gonna make it for Steel. For Steel, anyone?
Wood.
Wood is incorrect. The classic kettle-shaped barbecues were originally made out of what?
Iron.
I'm gonna just give it. It's Boys, Buoys, and then in parentheses it says cut in half. I don't know what this question means,
Why
but
are you? Why would you ask?
Boo-
Boy?
buoys?
buoys, yeah, buoys, which in parentheses
How the
means cut in
fuck do you
half.
make a kettle? Oh, it's like a drum. Okay, I think I know what they're talking about.
Yeah,
I didn't even know
don't
what
get
a
it.
kettle. I didn't even know what a kettle-shaped barbecue was.
Yeah, I don't know either. It is a random fucking thing.
I think it's a barrel cut lengthwise in half. That's fucking whatever. Where the fuck? Where'd you get that question?
That's a good question. Okay,
Yeah,
well we're
that
still
was a great
2-1,
question.
guys. We're still 2-1.
it'd be great if you could pronounce things correctly too.
Oh, sometimes
Boys?
I
They're
can't,
made out of boys?
Boys cut in half.
I like it that even when he pronounces Russian words, he makes them all mess up all the time.
Young boys with drug packs stuck up their ass.
Yeah, that's right. All right, so now it's some.
Two.
Whose turn is it? Females? No, it's males, huh?
Yeah, I said 2.
Number 2. Okay, it's for males, right? Okay.
Yeah.
What is the young girl's name in To Kill a Mockingbird? You get 2 chances. What is the young girl's name in
Fuck.
To Kill a Mockingbird?
all I know is Boo Radley.
I know it.
Yeah, I know it too.
Hang on. I'll give a steal. Just wait. Anyone? No? You guys
What?
don't know it? The young girl's name in To Kill a Mockingbird.
I wrote an entire paper in English class about this. I never read the fucking book, and my entire paper was on how everyone was racist towards Boo Radley, and then my
I
teacher
can't remember.
white.
Something Finch. Is it Scout Finch?
That's right.
Fuck.
Scout is correct. I don't know. I never read the book, so it's hard for me to say. But Scout is correct. Scout is the right answer.
Hey, Tavana.
I don't know whose team you are on. Was that a steal, or did you know that? Like, are you on the...
He's on my. That was our question.
Okay, so you got it right? Okay. You guys are up 3-1 then, if I'm doing this right. Wait, no, you're not.
Tawana could join us.
Yeah, it's 2-2. It's 2-2. Okay. Now it's males asking females. 1 through 3. Go ahead and pick carefully. 1 through 3, pick carefully. Oh.
Jennifer.
Yeah, Jennifer's turn.
3.
Number 3. What sport did what sport did Steve, quote, The Miz, end quote, Mizarek, Willie Mosconi, Willie Hoppy, and Ralph Greenleaf play?
Wrestling.
I know.
Wait, Willie Mosconi.
Willie Mosconi, Willie Hop or Hoppe, and Ralph
Can we just
Greenleaf.
the
Hang on. It's female. I don't know who's on what team. Help me, Aggro. It's for females.
Tony, Jennifer, and Howie are one team. Me,
What?
Weaver, and Tawana are the
I
other.
think I know, because I know who the Miz is.
Jennifer, before you say wrestling, I'm pretty sure Willie Mosconi was a pool player. Was a famous billiards pool player.
I
Yeah,
need
but
a final answer,
The
guys.
Miz is in the WWE or some shit.
Yeah, but that doesn't.
Well, he
I mean,
could have
I-
just
got a
taken
name
that.
somewhere.
Yeah, I know. That's the only thing I know.
I'm pretty sure Willie Mosconi. I never heard of the rest of them, but
This
Willie
pool is
Mosconi,
for.
billiards
Yeah.
as well.
So you're saying billiards?
Well, is wrestling a sport?
Billiards
Yeah.
is correct. I'm gonna give it.
Really?
Billiards is correct.
Amateur
Yes,
wrestling
billiards.
is.
I'm not understanding this game. We just gave him the answer.
Well, I think he
We
knew
are
it.
teams, Tavana. You are in Akros and Matthew's team, and we get turns. Just-
Okay, I thought it was girls against that.
I'm on Jennifer and
Oh, you're a
Tony's
woman.
team.
All right, woman.
I'm bi. Excuse me, I'm bisexual.
All right, this is for the males. Females are asking males. 1 through 3.
Go ahead and pick a number, Tawana.
Yeah, now you can answer it too, Tawana. You and your other team.
Okay, 2.
Number 2. Which 80s boy band reunited in 2008?
I woke up.
Which 80s boy band reunited in 2008?
Go back
This is
to it.
This is all
I
Kenny.
was the New Kids.
What? I missed the question.
Oh, now Kenny's there.
Which 80s boy band reunited in 2008?
Yeah, it's New Kids on the Block, isn't it?
The
I
New
would say
Kids
New-
on the Block is correct.
You mean New Fags on the Block? That's their official
New
name.
Fags on the Block. You guys are tied up 3-3, son of a bitch. But now it's time for the females to get a question. So, 1 through 3
Three.
females.
3.
Don't you know the rule? My server. I
This
can't-
is the dumbest question I've ever seen. What are Halo, Half-Life, BioShock, and Mass Effect?
I want to steal.
Video games.
Video
Oh,
games
yeah, I
is correct.
forgot. Gaga was a gamer.
He said video game. Is that acceptable? Video games.
Judges, is video games correct?
Howie.
Judges
I'm
say
gonna-
yes.
Hey,
Judges say
no. If I'm on the girls' team, I could delete the channel right now and you won't be lying.
Kenny, don't be an asshole, please.
Kenny, nobody told you could pick a team. Nobody told you had to be on the girls' team.
You could be with the men.
Both teams. if you want.
What?
Kenny's on the men's team. There you go,
Kenny's
Kenny.
on our
You Feel not emasculated, buddy. No worries.
Oh, I delete the server because I don't know which pills to take in the morning.
Kenny, you didn't hear the story about Travis picking shit out of a guy's ass for 2 hours. You gotta hear it later.
Dude, I could have really prolapsed that. That wouldn't have been cool.
I gotta go back.
Go back to what, like Derek's or?
No, tape. Rewind tape.
I thought you were with
Oh.
Jack tonight.
I was hanging out for a while, but then I'm gonna see him tomorrow in a storage unit. Got some cool stuff in there.
Cool,
Okay.
man. All right. Well, whose turn is it? Is it the males or the females? I forget. It's the females, right?
Tony just answered video game, so it's for the male. Question for
Male.
the males.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay.
Who's
A
on the
video
female
game.
unit?
A video game.
A video game. 1 through
A
3.
video.
Kenny, pick a number 1 through 3.
These ones are really easy too.
I'm not on the female team.
No, you're on the male. I'm asking the males. Go ahead.
I have Weaver picking.
All right, 2.
It's the males, dummy. Okay, go ahead, Weaver.
2.
Number 2. Who played Fezzik in The Princess Bride? Who played Fezzik? Fezzik? Fezzik
Female.
in The Princess Bride.
Was that Andre the Giant?
Andre the Giant is correct.
Good
Yeah.
one. Good one. Aggro.
Andre the Giant is correct. That was the other ones were like, what is a bidet located in? And like the other one was like, fucking Italian fashion brand. Like, I don't know, it's fucking dumb. Okay, females asking, or no, wait, now it's females. Okay, males, that's females. 1 through 3 females.
Two.
Number 2, all right. What's considered the least likely? Oh wait, hang on, we got a phone call.
No, keep
Go
on
ahead,
playing.
answer it on air, Kenny. Answer it on air. I want to hear.
No, I'm not giving them an answer.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, just
Six to
pick up
one.
and hang up on them.
No,
Okay.
they have no answer machine, so there's no way to answer their stupid phone calls or even message.
Oh, okay. You showed them good. You're just letting it ring. You showed them good. Okay.
It's probably Ringo, Kenny. Come on.
No,
What's
sorry.
considered?
Answer
Okay,
the
let's
phone,
do that.
though.
You should answer it, Kenny. I mean, I encourage you to answer it.
Nah.
Kenny, it's
Huh?
interrupting the game. Answer it.
Yeah, dude, answer it. You're interrupting the game. Come on, bro.
Well, they realize that I'm never answering.
All right. What's considered the least likely to pay out in Las Vegas? You get 2 chances. Females, what's the least likely to pay out in Las Vegas?
I mean, what game? What game is that? What the answer is? A game? One of the games?
That's the way it's worded. What's considered the least likely? Yeah, basically, what's one of the games that's least likely to pay out in Las Vegas? If you know your Vegas like statistics and odds, and you've looked into all that, you might know.
Yeah, I have no clue.
No clue.
I might not.
You want
Crabs.
to take a guess?
Deal?
Crabs.
Keno.
Steel. Go ahead. 2.
Wait. He answered. So it's not craps, as you're saying.
Blackjack?
Not craps.
Keno.
Which game overall? Is that the
What
question?
about blackjack?
What's considered the least likely to pay out? Blackjack is the best, by the way. That's the only thing I do know about this.
Hockey meters.
I'll say Keno.
Keno is
I'm gonna
incorrect.
say, slots.
Slot
Roulette.
machine is correct. Slot machine.
Really? Slot machine?
That's what it
Wow.
says. No. That's what
Oh
it says.
shit! And that's what most people play there.
Well, that's how they.
Yeah, I've seen people win big on those too.
Slots
crazy.
are always they're bad.
Okay, nobody
Blackjack
knew.
is not the best.
All right. Well, now it's male's turn. Let's see what the score is. The score is females are up 5, and males are up 4. It's 5 to
No, it
4.
was just 4-4.
How can we
We
both?
just stole.
You're not even keeping score. You're just
We
throwing
No, I am.
numbers.
Fuck.
Guarantee
No,
it.
I am. Look at my. If you look on camera, I'm holding the cards to who won each
We
one.
just stole that one. We're up 5-4.
Oh, you did steal. I haven't been doing the steals right then. Okay, it's 5. It's 5-4 then.
Oh my god.
What a shit show.
Well, I didn't want to mix up the cards. Okay.
Kenny,
Females ask males.
Kenny, do you want to pick a number this time?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, what's the number?
3.
Okay, number 3. What is the spirit used in the Cosmopolitan? What is the spirit used in the Cosmopolitan? When you're mixing up a Cosmopolitan, what is it?
Bourbon.
Males. Bourbon is incorrect.
The spirit of RuPaul.
The spirit of RuPaul is judges.
Isn't a Cosmo like non-alcoholic?
No, it's alcoholic, I think.
Vodka.
Vodka is correct. Yeah, so that was the right team, correct?
Strong, man. There's a strong drink.
That's the right team, I think. You guys confusing. Okay. Hang on 1 second. That we need a 1 minute interlude. I gotta do something real quick. 1 minute.
He's gonna piss.
No, he's still in his bed.
Hey, I was thinking we should come up with things for Travis to do in his last year, in the year before he goes to jail. He needs like a kind of a bucket list.
Why is Kenny muted? Kenny, why are you muted?
Start carving
Okay.
shanks.
I've been learning how to do it on toothpaste. Okay, I'm good. I had to look something up. Okay, all right.
He's taking a shit.
Well, what's the
Yeah, I do, Kenny. Let me hear.
No.
Let me hear, Kenny. Come on. Let me hear. Just put your phone next to the toilet bowl.
He's getting a big package out of his ass.
All right. So whose turn is it?
Everybody out.
Dude, you're not grossing anyone out. You couldn't gross me out if you tried.
Yeah, we're not grossed out knowing you're taking a shit. It doesn't gross us out at all.
Not even a little bit, dude. I want to smell it. I wish you didn't flush.
I guess that's what's happening when you are in female team, Kenny.
Oh, I like this question. It's the females team, right? Question next.
3.
Am I wrong? Number 3. Okay. In a deck of playing cards, how many one-eyed face cards are there? When they're using a deck of playing cards, how many one-eyed face cards are there?
4.
I think there's like one of the.
Deal.
I need a final answer. You guys can't
two.
guess
Isn't it just
everything.
one?
Tell me a
there's
final
two.
answer.
Like I think it's either the black ones or the red ones. So I'm guessing 2. What do you guys?
You guys come to a consensus.
You said of each, so like 2 kings, 2 queens. So not total, right? Of any card, right? Is what the question was?
Correct. How many one-eyed face cards are there? Yeah, of any card. Just not how many, but like the types. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really know, but I'm just going to guess it goes by color. But what the fuck do I know? You guys think it's 1?
One-eyed Jack.
That's the only one I know of. But you guys answer how you.
I need a final answer. 5, 4, 3, 2.
2.
2 is your final answer? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 is incorrect. 3 is the correct answer. I believe you have the
3.
king, the queen, and I was trying to think of the third one, but it says 3, so I'm gonna trust it.
No, you said of each card though, and not total. Read the question.
Oh yeah, each type of card. In a deck of playing cards, how many one-eyed face cards are there? If it was...
okay. See, I would. Okay, so it's one of each of 1 king, 1 queen. Okay.
Yeah.
I missed.
Otherwise, it would be 2 each, or 3 or 4. I don't know how many cards are in each deck, but you get what I'm saying.
Kenny
Well, no,
still
it's
taking
one of.
shit?
Well, each card there's 3, isn't there? Of each card,
No,
like a
there's
9.
4. There's 4 of each. There's
Oh,
4
it's 4.
suits. Dude.
Okay.
So one out of 4 of each face card is what the answer is. What it comes out to.
Okay. Yeah. So that would technically be 12 total then. Yeah. Okay. Well. All right. Females asking males asking females. Wait, no. Females asking males. 1, 2, 3. Number 3. Here's a special one. This girl has a huge place in my heart personally. I have always loved her since she did this work. So hopefully that gives you a hint. Who graced the Sports Illustrated swimsuit cover in 2007? 2007, I was in my prime of jacking off. I was doing a lot of jacking off. I was doing really well in the game of jacking off, and she got on the swimsuit cover in 2007, the Sports Illustrated swimsuit cover, and it helped so much, dude. Like, my game elevated since then. Who was this lady?
I have no idea who it was in 2007. I'd stop.
I'm gonna guess Kate Upton.
Kate
Oh
Upton is
yeah,
incorrect.
that's a good guess though. That's who should have been on the cover.
I'm gonna give a steal in 5 seconds if no one knows it on this team.
Well, nobody can know in that team. They just lost 2 players in their team.
Did they?
Marissa Miller.
Melissa Miller is incorrect. The correct answer. Steal, anybody?
Jesus.
Britney Spears.
Britney Spears is incorrect.
PM?
You guys are gonna feel stupid.
China.
China is incorrect.
No, I mean Jimmer's old girlfriend, that China, that 60-year-old one.
It's not Pam Anderson, is it?
No, it's Beyonce. It's Beyonce.
Really?
guys.
I didn't know she was on there.
Yeah.
Shit.
Beyonce.
Total bullshit. Beyonce was on the cover of Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue.
2007, yes, sir.
Bullshit.
I remember
Then
I
look
was
it
in
up.
I was in my prime when Rebecca Romaine was graced Sports Illustrated. I remember that one for sure.
I don't know when my prime was, or if I went through my prime, or if it's still come, but it definitely I didn't know about that. That's such a random. I don't think Jennifer knew that. I don't think any of the females would have known that one either way. But now it's male's turn. 1, 2, 3.
Well, no, I was thinking models. Like Beyonce was just
Oh.
a
Yeah.
throwaway.
Who
Yeah,
jokes
she's
off
only
to someone
model.
who's in their swimming suits when you can get the full nude? I mean,
Have
Man,
you ever seen? Okay,
when
got
I-
it.
When I
Welcome
was
to
doing
America.
it, that was like that 94, 95 before the internet was even really
Yeah.
much of anything. I had
Sports
that, my dad's
Illustrated.
Playboy.
National Geographic, both of those great bag. I wasn't alive for that era, but I've heard the legends around the campfire. They were telling me all about it. They're like, "Oh, dude, you weren't around for National Geographic or anything," but that's what we had. So, anyways, 1 through 3, males turn, females asking males.
even your jack-off material is poor in your country. Let's go, Howie.
It's okay. It's decent. I mean, I enjoy it. You couldn't show me anything I would be surprised about, but nonetheless, males, 1, 2, 3.
2.
Oh. No, they already
Number
had.
2.
No, it's not even their turn. It's our turn.
Is it? Okay, I apologize then. Okay, males asking females. I thought I just asked you guys. Okay, 1, 2, 3 then.
Howie?
1 through 3, females. I know it's a tough decision. You females are never good at
Tony,
making
you
those.
know,
1.
Jennifer, you go ahead and just lay it off
One.
on your other.
1.
Number 1. What bladed device was a favorite of the French Revolution? You get 2 chances, because I know this right away.
Guillotine.
Guillotine is correct. Ding, 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 ding.
Without looking the card again, can you write that in the chat, please?
Guillotine?
Wait, how would you spell? Would you pronounce that right? Travis?
I actually know how to spell that word, surprisingly. Like,
Wow,
believe it or
you don't
not.
know you don't know how to say buoy, but you know guillotine.
No, I don't. Fair enough. Yes, I don't know how to say buoy, but I've seen guillotine enough in social history to know U.S. studies and all that to know what it is or how to spell it.
Yeah,
But,
U.S. studies. One place the guillotine is prevalent.
well, with the world studies is what I meant to say. Fucker. All right. I think we're. Let me see. We got 3 questions left, and I believe that the females are up by 1. Am I correct on that? Is anyone else keeping track? 'Cause that's what I have.
I don't know. I gave up a long time ago. Weaver,
Females are up by 1.
2.
However,
2.
it's now the males' turn, and they're asking for number 2. Whose signature phrase is, I don't mean to be rude, but whose signature phrase is that? I don't mean to be rude, but
Sounds gay like Billiam.
every
it
middle
does
school
sound
teacher
really
I
gay.
ever had.
It does sound really gay. I really thought it was going to say Richard Simmons too, but it's not Richard Simmons. I don't know who this person is, but
What kind of a fucking signature? That's not a very memorable signature phrase. Not
I
very
agree.
unique.
And actually, the judges are going to go ahead and do number 2 on the next card because the name was Simon Cowell. Did anyone know that? Because I don't even know who that is.
And I've seen him quite a bit. I never recall him saying that all the
Never
time.
heard him say, I don't mean to be rude.
That's his signature.
I've heard him
just
say
blurt out
it,
shit.
but
That's his
it's not like
signature
his
phrase.
key phrase.
Yeah, it's not like
That's
it's not like his what you talking about, Willis or something.
Fair enough.
Exactly.
I don't mean to be rude, love, but you're an untalented cunt.
How we
Wait,
pick up
Simon
number?
Cowell, as in Simon from like Simon from
American Idol.
yeah, that guy?
That's who he is.
Yeah, dummy.
Oh yeah, no, that's a bullshit question then, because he doesn't. I don't know him for saying that, but okay. Number 2, I'm gonna give you another one, and I spelt it out in chat because I know I'm gonna say this wrong. What is a chadri? Chadri. Chad R.I. Chadri. What is a chadri?
Joni's boyfriend.
I
Incorrect.
have no idea.
What is a chadri? Up for steal? Anyone?
Well, wait, see if Weaver knows.
Well, I don't want you guys looking it up.
Chadry.
I've never heard of that in my life.
I don't know what that is.
Steal? Anyone?
I like it when after Matthew has taken his nightly meds, he always sounds like that.
Ah! Matthew takes nightly meds. Matthew takes nightly meds. Okay, a chadri. Steal anyone? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's a veil. I'm sorry, a veil that covers the entire body. Not a veil, but a veil. Kind of like a
veil.
Where are you getting these questions from?
It's just the battle of the sexes, pal. This is how it goes. These are good questions.
The point is like to ask questions to the men that women would know and ask questions to the women that men would know.
Yeah, that's basically the idea of it. Okay, so now it's males asking females. Females, 1 through 3. Obviously, the females end up getting the easier answers. I gotta be honest. That's the way I've seen this game play out so far. We got 5 questions left, guys. Here's the 5th one. Come on, let's go. 1, 2, 3.
3.
Number 3. What was the very next movie Marlon Brando made after The Godfather? What was the very next movie Marlon Brando made after The Godfather? He made this movie right after The Godfather, and his name was Marlon Brando. What was that movie called, though?
Island of
Say
Dr.
the question
Moreau.
one more
I don't
time.
even know.
Say it one more.
Is it the bounty or the mutiny on the bounty?
What was the very next movie Marlon Brando made after The Godfather? After The Godfather, Marlon Brando made this movie.
Let's go with whatever Jennifer said, mutiny or something.
That is incorrect. Up for steal.
No.
I want to say
Apocalypse
Apocalypse
Now.
Now. Yeah.
Apocalypse Now is incorrect. One more chance, anyone? Marlon
Holy-
Brando's.
Island of Dr. Moreau.
No, it was
Superman.
last Superman. It was Last Tango
He
in
was in
Paris.
Superman, you douche.
Was he? I didn't know. I thought he was
Yeah,
just
he was
saying
Superman. He was Jor-El. He was Superman's father.
See, this fucking
Hey,
guy.
well, you all got it wrong, so shut up. It was the Last Tango in Paris.
Fuck.
All right.
I didn't know
Four
he was-
questions left. 4 questions. Now it's male's turn. 1 through 3. 1 through 3, males. All right. This is a pretty easy one. Well, I don't know. It's a 50-50, so you guys could come up with a consensus of an answer. Is the French Laundry a clothing brand or restaurant? The French Laundry. Is it a clothing brand or is it a restaurant? Who knows? We'll find out. Coming up next after these messages. We'll be right back.
Are we really waiting for a message?
No, you just answered.
I want to say restaurant because I don't know. I have no fucking idea. I would go with restaurant, but
I need a
What's
final
the
answer.
question?
I don't have it in front of me right now. So no one remember. I know what the answer is, but
is the French clothing a restaurant or a clothing brand?
The
think
No,
French
it's a
Laundry.
restaurant. It's a restaurant.
restaurant is correct.
Wait, that was Billiam. Does he just get on the team? When he
Well,
answers the question?
I said that I wanted to say.
Yeah, you
Laundry.
did. That's true. You're right.
Yeah, and those retards, they need another team member, so it's their team.
Oh boy. Okay, we got 3 questions left, gentlemen, and females. All right.
You mean female?
Males and females, yes.
Hello, female.
3.
I've already kind of lost track, but that's okay.
Hello, Billiam.
I believe it's tied now.
3.
Okay, hang on, dude.
No.
Number 3. Oh, you're gonna love this one. Here's one for you, you asshole, that no one will ever know because I've never heard of this person. What 1910 baseball card is the most valuable of all time?
I think I know it, but it's not my turn.
It is
Oh,
our
yeah.
turn.
Oh, okay. I think it's Honus Wagner.
Honus Wagner is correct. Honus Wagner, yes, that
Holy
is correct.
fuck! How do you know that, Howie?
Oh, I just
I don't
heard.
know.
I think I heard it on. I just heard it
That's
somewhere.
the borderline
that it was.
Asperger's autistic.
I heard stories about what the card, went for at auction or something.
Yeah, and it helps that he was born in 1902.
Yeah, that's true. I saw him play. I actually saw him play.
All right, we got 2 questions left, gentlemen and ladies. Females asking males. Right now, the females are up by 1.
Pick a number.
1 through 3. I know it's a tough decision, males, but go ahead and pick. 1
What?
through 3. It's tough. I know. 1 through
Pick a
3,
number.
Billy.
Oh, I'm picking. Oh, 3.
Number 3. From what animal's milk is Roquefort derived? Here, let me spell it out.
Roquefort? You mean?
Roquefort, yes. What animal's milk is Roquefort derived?
Oh fuck.
I spelled it in chat. I don't know how you fucking.
No, it's
Roquefort.
It's blue
Yeah, it's
cheese.
Roquefort. It's a
Blue
French
cheese.
It's a French blue cheese that's really fucking stinky. I think I'm gonna go ahead and say sheep's milk.
Very close. Not quite. I'm gonna give you more guesses though.
Goat's milk?
Anyone else?
Sheep
No?
milk. Sheep.
No, I don't even know what this animal is. That might help you guys. I don't know what
Sheep
this animal is.
milk.
Oh, Matthew,
No.
you're looking up the answers.
It's not sheep, unless
But
this
it's
is
not
what
a
sheep
sheep.
is, and I don't know.
I'm not looking it up.
But it's not a sheep.
I'm gonna give it because I don't think you guys know it. It's an eel. EWE.
A ewe is a sheep. That's a female
No,
sheep.
it's not.
Knucklehead.
That's a fucking
ew.
you fucking dumbass.
An EU.
So you guys got it right? Correct?
Yeah.
Yes, I got it right.
All right. Now it's a tied game, and we got a.
What is it again?
It was an eel. EWE.
You say you. Sounds like you.
Ew.
Like you.
How do you say the other word? What animal's milk is Roquefort derived? What is Roquefort?
Roquefort.
It's fancy blue cheese. If you ever get blue cheese dressing, the fancy stuff's called
I like how he thinks. I like how he thinks
Roquefort.
derived as part of that name.
Well, no, I know as I was typing that out, I was like, that's not part of the name, but
Roquefort
should just put
stinks
that.
to high heaven, like really fucking bad. Like that's one of the most pungent cheeses out there.
No,
All right.
there's much
Yeah, it's up there
stinkier
with,
things
like,
than
Up there with
Roquefort.
like Limburger.
All right, guys. Okay. Now we got 2 questions left. It's a tied ball game. These are the final 2 deciders. It's female's turn. 1 through 3.
Go ahead, Jennifer.
1.
Number 1. I'm gonna give you guys a consensus answer because you can't just keep guessing. If you're surfing Goofy Foot, how are you positioned?
Oh, I actually know what this means.
I do too, actually.
Yeah, but how it's our turn?
Yeah, as I say.
Go ahead. He's just saying he knows. You guys consensus.
It means your lead foot is not your. If you're like right-handed, then you're putting your left foot forward instead of your right foot. So it's you're not. I don't know how to say it, but it's your opposite foot.
He's got it. As far as I'm concerned, I'm not a judge, but that's right. It's backwards, baby.
It would be your right foot on the forward on the snow surfboard. It is a lot of people think goofy foot is opposite, but it's actually technically it is right foot on the thing because a lot of people might naturally, very few, not a lot, but few are naturally prone to that. So to say they're like backwards isn't correct technically. They're just goofy foot.
I guess I kind of got it wrong. I mean, you're right. I didn't word it very well.
You did say it right, but at the same time, yeah, just so you know, it's not necessarily reversed.
As long as we get the point and you shut up.
Yeah, it's not the usual way, right? It's the unusual way of placing your foot.
It's this is for the tiebreaker, and we'll go into sudden death. Now it's males 1 through 3, guys.
Weaver.
1.
All right, this is kind of okay. Who is Perez Hilton? How
He's a
did Perez
blogger.
Hilton?
Oh my god.
Celebrity
How the
blogger
fuck
is
are you
correct.
supposed to answer that? He's a Hispanic.
A celebrity blogger. That's what it says. A celebrity blogger. Blogger, I will take.
That is such a bullshit question.
You guys got some bullshit questions too. All right, we'll go to final death. Next 2 questions. Okay, females. Just because we can't do 1 question. Females, go ahead. 1 through 3.
3.
Next person to get 1 right and 1 wrong. Okay, 3. The real life sheriff of Nottingham signed the Articles of the Barons, better known as what?
Oh, this game is so fucking stupid.
The real-life sheriffs of Nottingham signed the Articles of the Barons, better known as what?
The only thing I could think of is the Magna Carta.
The Magna Carta is correct.
Choke on that vape, you dumbass.
Oh my god, okay. Now, if the males get this one wrong, we're not going to any more sudden death. You guys got to get this one right to get into the next sudden death. 1 through 3, males.
Go ahead, Agro.
3.
Oh, this is Jesus. Name the 7 dwarfs in the children's fairy tale Snow White.
Fuck, I can't do that.
Dopey, sleepy, grumpy, sneezy. That's 4, right?
That's 4.
Was there a lazy?
I think Sleepy is the lazy. You got 4 of them.
Bashful.
That's already said.
No, I didn't say bashful.
Didn't you? Okay, Bashful is another one then.
Grumpy, happy, sleepy, bashful. Doc.
Dopey and sneezy.
That is correct. Holy shit!
Motherfuckers.
We'll give it, even though it was a consensus answer. All right, next
What the
2.
fuck?
Final.
9 answers. What the fuck? 7 answers.
Well, I know. I don't make up the questions, pal. Okay, I'm just those. Females 1 through 3. Well, next person get one right wins, unless you guys tie again. You guys both get 1 to 3.
2.
Number 2. This one, you guys, there's no fucking way. I don't know what this one is. How long does it take a skydiver to achieve terminal velocity?
Fuck. This is a
This is ridiculous.
Kenny question. Great.
I know this.
60 seconds.
60 seconds is incorrect. I think I would be able to maybe guess close to this. Just because when you think of terminal velocity, it doesn't matter if it's skydiver or not. It's terminal velocity, you know?
No, it kind of does. It's got to do with wind resistance and shit. So it's probably 3 to 5 seconds. I don't know.
No.
Go ahead, William Steele.
Up for steel.
It's
What's
like,
the question?
what is it? Isn't it like 10 seconds or like 15 seconds or something like that?
Both of those are incorrect. How long does it take a skydiver to achieve terminal velocity? So when you think of terminal velocity, just think of like honestly, a pen falling from the tallest building ever.
Terminal velocity is the fastest speed that you could possibly reach while falling.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go in the middle and just say like 12 seconds.
45.
I need a final answer.
45.
Well, I don't even know who's answering anymore.
I don't either, but a final answer? Because Billiam got it right. It's 12 seconds. 12 seconons is
Wow. Good job, William.
Well, geez, you looked it up. You looked up the definition.
Yeah,
No,
it
I
was a little sketchy how you looked at it. I'm going to take his word for it.
No,
though.
he said right away that he knew it.
Yeah, he said right away when you guys.
Yeah, but he
started.
did guess 2 wrong, but that's alright.
I knew it was somewhere around 10 or 15 seconds, so I guessed somewhere in the middle, and I got it right.
Yeah, it is. I mean, that is what I would have guessed too. I would have guessed like 10 to 15 as well. But, alright. Now, you guys gotta tie this, otherwise the game's over. Males, 1 through 3.
Weaver, Billiam.
3.
Where on your body would you find a lunala? I'm gonna spell it out in chat because I don't think I'm saying it right. Where on your body would you find a lunala?
Isn't that it? Or no, never mind. I was gonna say a thing that hangs out in your mouth, but that's a uvula.
That's sperm, actually. You got that mixed up. What's that? I did. I put it in chat. Lunula. Lunala.
It's probably Lunula, but I have never heard of it.
I've never heard of that either.
No idea.
Jennifer, do you know this? No? Okay, I was gonna say.
There's tons of EULA things in our bodies.
I think that's part of your
Steel.
fingernail.
On your fingernail is correct. You didn't. Come on, Weaver. There's no fucking way. You did not just look at it. How would you possibly know that? What the fuck?
Oh, I can get.
Maybe because he went
You
to
know what it is?
medical
It's
school
that
and had
move.
some kind of
Kinda
medical
what I do.
training.
It's
And he
that
thought
little
it was
crescent.
Travis.
It's that little white crescent shaped thing at the bottom of your.
Yeah.
That's where the loon. That's where the lunar comes from. I bet.
All right, I'm gonna give it, and that's fair enough. Now we're back down to again.
No, we
Triple
just
OT.
won.
Wait,
You
but wait a
dumbass
second.
won.
The terminal velocity. Billiam answered that. Not we didn't get it right.
Oh, you're
Yeah,
right.
I
You guys
stole
did.
that
Williams
one.
on our team.
Oh, the game's over then. Males won, guys. Males won. That is game. GG.
I demand
Thank you to
recounting the points.
I thought Billiam was on the female side.
Surprisingly, we did it without Kenny.
That was a good game. It wasn't bad. I wish Kenny stayed around, but
That was a better.
I
like,
don't.
that was a better game. Like we got some softball questions in there like that. Last time it was like
it was
the
hard.
girls team. They were
Jennifer, aren't
like,
you an
"What's a
admin in
Rolex?"
this server?
Yes.
You're gonna get yourself booted out of here.
Oh, gee, I'd be so upset about that.
No,
well.
she says much worse shit to his face, like
Yeah.
directly to him.
After she paid for his ticket and he's got a huge crush on her, I don't think so.
He'll kick me
I
out,
just
but he'll
don't-
let me back in eventually.
This is for the winners.
I want to. Hey, listen. Did you ever play that voicemail Kenny left you? I want to hear.
No, I haven't. Okay, hang on.
I want to listen to that.
Okay,
Travis,
hang on.
I thought Kenny threw you out of the server for letting the.
Dude, it was so funny. He did yesterday or like a day or two ago, but then he let me in and on our server and he was talking. He's like, well, I have to kick. It's your choice. You can pick. Do you get kicked or do you get banned or do you want to be banned for 2 months? Those are your three choices. Like, well, can I just get kicked and reinvited? He's like, yeah, but it won't be from me. So as I'm in there talking with Prince, I message him and he hears everything in there and he's like, I'm like, yo, he says he doesn't care who reinvites me, just invite me. So the second he kicked me, I read Joey and I'm like, oh dude, someone just invited me, that's perfect. He's like, okay, well that's fine, but I didn't invite you, but let me go ahead and
That's
fucking
funny.
hilarious.
His logic is so crazy.
It's the principle of the matter.
But what did you do? I don't even know what you did.
He claims.
So
he,
I was
he
talking
claimed that
to-
he invited. He sent an invite to a guy that he claims was Jimmer. Jimmer got into the server.
So
voice
me
message do
and
its
Kenny were
work?
talking the other day, and he was talking about that Chicago Bulls 92 fan, whoever got in here. And I told Kenny, hey, listen, why don't you check the audit logs? That's what they're for, so you can see who invited him. And from what he told me, he said it looks like Travis invited him. So I said, okay, then it was probably Travis.
Yeah, but you really can't see, or can you?
Yeah,
who-
you can.
I don't know.
How?
You can see who sends out invites. You can't see who
Yeah.
accepts them.
He probably just got it from like because I've
Yeah, but
never
if I
joined-
create an invite, I could copy and paste that to anybody. How does he know
Right.
that it was sent to that person?
Well, that's what happened, Jennifer.
Well, you don't
Wasn't-
know, but you know that who sent the invite. If no one sent an invite for the
Yeah,
past couple days,
Yeah, but if like 10 people create invites, how do they know which of those 10 is the one who sent it to that person?
They don't, but there was the only people inviting people to Kenny's server were himself and Travis. So that's why I said if it wasn't you, then it might be Travis.
plus he joined Trav's server first, and I kicked him from Trav's server, but I didn't ban him. I kicked him and banned him from this one though.
What
Yeah.
made you decide it was
Well, I didn't decide
I
it was
think that's
Jimmer specifically, but I remember that name from some reason, and I think I remember it from Jimmer used to using it. He used to.
I mean, it's a basketball thing. Who else would it have been, really?
Whoever
Yeah,
was
but that
doing it,
seems
like
too obvious.
whether it was Jim or not, it was whoever was doing was obviously trying to fool us. He was familiar with a bunch of stuff. He said good people and a whole bunch of stuff that would people in this community would know, but he
I'm
was
gonna play
trying
it.
hard to be like illiterate or something.
Here, listen
Whoever
to
it
this.
was fraud.
Listen. Oh shit.
All we hear is echo, asshole. Fucking dumbass. You sound so different, dude. What the fuck?
The creature has spoken.
Dude, what the fuck did you do to him?
I like the typed version better. When you were trying to figure out what he was saying through, and just you wrote it out.
It was automatically transcribed.
Could you guys hear that?
I am probation. Makes me laugh every time.
Could you guys hear that?
I like his weird little whispers that he does.
So good luck with that. You're not coming on my show anymore. Good luck with that.
You're banned from all live broadcasts.
It's fucking hilarious, dude. Oh boy. I don't know. Be honest. How well did that even come through? Was it really quiet? I don't know.
It came through about as good as anything he says comes through.
Okay, so you could hear it. It wasn't on my end. It was just him mumbling.
Yeah, he was mumbling.
Yeah, he was mumbling through it. Weaver, he doesn't watch live on air. You could say this stuff, Weaver, if you want. He doesn't watch live on air, bro. He does not. It will be just
No.
All right. Sorry.
That was like a week ago, though. Like, I don't. Why did it come about now?
I don't know. Yeah. He's right here.
Oh, you gonna keep him in there?
You'll
let him out when you're ready.
Okay, yeah.
Is your mom in a 90?
She's saying good night, nighty night. Because we took the cat to the vet today, so he's all traumatized. She's like, "Where's the cat?" But he's chilling right here. You're a good boy.
Did they cut his balls off or something?
Nah, just his claws, which pretty much is his balls, I guess. But oh yeah, dude, I don't know, man. This game, it seems like females win every time.
We won.
Or wait, males won.
The males won. It was a good game, though.
What am I saying?
It went to extra innings.
It certainly did. I think it's time for smoking a weed and another drink. What do you guys think?
Travis, what time did you start drinking tonight?
Dude, the last 2 days, it's actually been really irresponsible. I started drinking at about 1 p.m.
Dude,
The last 2 days.
Dude,
Yeah, I
the
usually always wait till about 6.
what the fuck are you doing right now? What?
Well, right now I'm pouring myself in on the shot and packing a ball, but like I'm not,
Aren't you supposed to get your license back?
Yeah, when do you get your
apparently
license back?
It's on. Here, let me take a fucking picture of the thing, dude. It says I have a thing on the 29th of March, so I'm not too happy about that.
I
Fucking
thought you were about
March.
to say that. I thought you
That's
were
what I
about to say
said.
the 29th of February, and I was like, "What
No,
the fuck?"
that's what I would have been cool with that, bro. I would have been like, all right, 29th of February, it's fine.
What happens on that day?
Then I get to do an interview after I've already been cleared for my my EEG, my EKG, my blood pressure, my physical, and my drug test. And then I get to take
Interview with who? The DMV?
Yeah, some person at the DMV. It's like has a name on it, and they mailed it to me. It says on March 29th, blah 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 time. Forget the time, but I think it's in the morning. But I might just go in because I don't want to wait that long, bro. I'd rather waste my folks' time trying to drive me there extra early in the morning, dropping me off, picking me up, just to find out it's a no, than not try at all. To be quite frank. Because I want my fucking license. I got the battery on the charger. I got everything in place. I got everything done. I got my insurance paid up. I just need to get my like. There's no point paying for insurance if I can't fucking drive. Like, you know what I mean? So I'm just bumming on that. But as far as drinking at 1 p.m., that's just I wasn't even planning on drinking yesterday, but you know, just occasions and birthdays. I know this drinking's fucking up my throat, bro. It's making my throat all dry.
Did you get medically cleared already?
Yeah, I did. So that's why they're now setting up an interview. But it's like I don't know what the interview is for, or why can't I just go in before then? Nah, Weaver, I can't. People can't.
When you finally get your next your next open mic gig?
Dude, that's what I want to go. That's what I'm looking forward to the most.
I know you should invite like whoever's out there. Like doesn't does Shizor live out there?
Shizor's in Arizona, or not Arizona. Yeah, he's in
Oh, okay.
Diane's out there.
Yeah, invite Diane and invite Jimmer. Jimmer lives out there, right?
Oh boy, Kenny just posted in here.
What can he post?
Look at the
Just added
server
a server
rules.
rule. He
What's
added
he
a
saying?
server rule.
What's he adding?
Number 18. If you're streaming live, you cannot play any clips of me in the.
Now I have to.
Fuck,
God
man,
damn
he
it.
just got you.
You cannot play any clips of me yet on the live on air.
You said he doesn't. He never listens to. He obviously listens to live on air.
You can't have the same name I have. Sorry, everyone. Everyone should change their name. I am gay for Brady. Oh shit, dude! What is this guy doing?
He's running a server, Travis. What do you expect?
Oh shit! I didn't see any of these new ones. I thought he posted all these new. I see they're like weeks apart, but I thought he was going on like a posting of new rules sort of thing. I thought he posted the last 10 just now.
They're not even server rules though, so they don't apply.
Right, sever rules. So I guess you get severed if you break the rule.
Well, he is the creature of this server.
The creature. I like his announcements too. He's got announcements and sever rules.
It's creature with a K, by the way. He's the creature with a K.
Is it
Rule number 19? My spelling is how I spell. Okay.
Don't ever call out the creature for his spelling.
so? This is the one server where I cannot call Jennifer as a server slut.
Oh, you most certainly can.
Yeah, no sexism, please.
Oh, I am gay for. Hello, I am gay for Tom Brady.
But like, is cum dumpster sexist?
Douchebag. I'm never gonna use the server again. What a faggot. What a douchebag, dude. No one can respect him now. What a fucking faggot. He doesn't
He's a
respect
baby.
dance or anything. He's a little faggot, dude. Little douchebag. Only a douchebag would do that. Kenny, I'm never playing with you again. You're a fucking faggot, dude. You're a fucking douchebag, man. You're a fucking loser, dude. Way to delete the channel. You're a fucking loser. You're a piece of shit, Kenny. You're a fucking douchebag.
He's so
shit.
hateable. So hateable.
He's gonna ban me. I'm just telling you right now.
He's gonna ban me too. He's gonna ban us all because he's a little bitch.
No, he's gonna delete the server again. What are you talking
Let him.
Oh, that
Let
would
him
be
delete
brilliant.
it.
That would be good.
Jennifer, I sent you an invite to Travis's server.
Thanks,
There you go.
Billion.
Wait, why don't you come in mine?
I get issues with your server.
Who? Fucking Tara?
I don't want to
We
deal
can
with
always go to-
anybody.
If we get kicked from here, just go to MSJ's.
What the hell is MSJ?
These keep on changing.
Jesus.
Do you think he's just gonna start muting all of us?
He'll
He
do
might.
something. I don't know. I really want to. I mean, Jennifer, can you keep your mouth shut for once and not be like, "Oh, it's in
No.
the suit." Okay, well then I
No,
can't tell you.
no.
All right. Fucking.
That's right.
Yeah, that's right. I
Yeah.
deleted it. It's my server.
Yeah.
I'll do what I want. I really cussed him out there for a second. I think, and then he left. I was actually like being mean.
Sounded like legit upset though, Travis. That was pretty harsh.
I was mean. I'll give you that.
There
It's
he is.
Hey, Kenny. What happened, Kenny? Why'd you delete the server, buddy? Or why'd you delete the channel? Oh.
Oh, gone again.
We're done,
Now
right?
you just fucking put the idea in his head. Now he's gonna delete.
I know, right? I did. Oh my
I
god.
deleted the
Kenneth.
server. I deleted the channel.
Why'd you do that,
Why?
Kenny? We were all having a good time in there. Why didn't you just join us? Why'd you have
I
to
felt like
ruin
it.
everyone's
Felt
fun?
like it, games were boring and
So you had to
Yeah, but
delete it because even though you said we could use it, you had to delete it, even though we were all having fun.
How is this game any more or less boring than the one you did, Kenny? Explain that.
Nobody's playing clips of Travis in here. He left. Did I play clips of him? No.
Didn't you?
Right,
Didn't
so
you?
it was the clip. It wasn't the game being boring that bothered you.
And the game's kind of boring too.
Well, you don't have to
What
play the
clip?
game then. That's not a
What
big
clip
deal.
did I play?
0. It's part of a new server rule. You're live on my
No, I didn't play a clip. No, shut up for a second. Shut
He
up.
played that
Shut
clip
up.
before
I didn't
the
play
rule
any
was
clip.
made.
What clip?
Play a clip of my voice. You can't.
Oh, you mean the voicemail where you banned me for no reason? Yeah, you're a fucking retard, dude. That's your fault, not mine. Get the fuck out of here, dude.
Well, come on.
I can delete another channel if I feel like it.
Yeah, go ahead. You ruin everyone's fun, dude. That's fine. You're fun ruiner.
It's against the server rules to play
You're
a
a
clip
fucking
of my voice.
douchebag.
You created that
Nobody
rule
likes a fun ruiner.
after he played the clip, Kenny, so that doesn't apply.
You can't play anymore.
Okay, anymore, but he didn't. He did it after that dumbass rule was created.
Why are you mad
So-
about what you said, anyways? You're the one who said it. Are you embarrassed about what you said, or what? I don't understand. You're embarrassed
Just not
about what you
allowed to
said?
play a clip of it.
It's because you're embarrassed, right? Or do you stand by what you
No.
said?
How about
So you're embarrassed.
when you left my game, I didn't play clips of your voice.
Yeah, but
No,
you
I was
never even played
respectful.
in my game, and you never even played the winner out. So your game was
That's
fault.
my fault though, Kenny. Like your anger should be like I asked him to play it because I wanted to hear it because he talked about playing it the other day, but I never heard it.
Yeah, but I mean, in your interview show, I mean, she ended up leaving. I mean, what kind of rules are these? Now you are creating the drama. Now you are creating the drama here. No one else is creating drama but you.
Dude, I'm in a mean-spirited mood tonight. I can tell. Like, I'm actually upsetting Kenny. He didn't just come in here and hang out. Fucking
Yeah, why are you
asshole.
telling me to shut up?
Because
me?
you're a
Did I tell you shut up? If I did tell you shut up, I'm sorry. He's gonna kick or ban or delete this. I just guarantee it. He's looking at the option. You know he's right clicking everything like, what can I do right now?
His poor keyboard.
No, he's on his phone. He's on his phone. He doesn't.
That sticky ass.
Oh, is he? He's on his phone, his sticky ass keyboard phone. That's pretty funny.
Hey, does come downstairs believe in a different religion than server slots?
No, we're all one tribe.
So Tony Gaga, what'd you think of that artist I sent you from Finland?
I didn't actually listen to their music, but I checked out that what they have done and where do they play and all that.
Are they like a really huge deal in Finland?
No, never heard of them.
Oh, okay.
I mean that doesn't mean that those goddamn millennials aren't having a big deal about them, but I didn't check out their social media status or anything like that.
Fucking Howie the creature. The creature's a cock-smoking homo.
I like how you're like, no, he doesn't. There's no way he listens to the show at all. And then immediately he's like, new rule.
I told you he listens.
Yeah, he probably is just because I posted a link. But normally he doesn't understand to listen.
Hey, Billiam, I want to get your hot take. Well, I guess now it's a cold take because it's been a while. But how many MAGA hat wearing white dudes do you see running around Southside Chicago?
0.0.
Yeah,
You
that's
never
what I
see
thought.
one?
At least when I go to Southside, which is rarely ever.
Yeah, that story is pretty thin. I don't know what that dude's doing.
Oh, you mean the Somali, whatever the
Jussie dude.
So here's my take on that whole situation. I think that something obviously happened to him because he went to the hospital, but I don't know if it's to the degree of how he portrayed it. He may be overreacting, but what I do say is that all this business with like not wanting to go to the police and like being hesitant to go to the police and him being shamed for that, that's the same shit that like women have to go through after being raped. So I actually I see a lot of parallels, like when like him like being like hesitant to go to the police, like how women are hesitant to go to the police after they get raped. So I mean it's like can you really knock him? Like
Yes, because it's already been public. So what difference does it make if he goes to the police? You know, it's everybody already knows that something happened.
Well, I think he means like why he waited 40 minutes after the fact to even contact the police is what he's talking.
Okay, but when you see him, like, as he made an appearance, he doesn't look like he got too fucked up. I'm not calling the guy a liar, but
I'm calling him a liar.
There's something
I'm calling him a
I
liar
thought
for
it was
sure.
fishy from the beginning.
I think something happened, but I think like he supposedly what I heard. Now this is all just rumor, obviously, but he was messing around with a dude that already had a boyfriend, and the boyfriend found out, you know, or it was.
But if somebody put a rope around your neck, would you go walking around with it for a while after you got away from it?
No, and it's
If you were
amazing
in
that he was
shock,
able to fight them off with his phone in his hand and his perfectly wrapped Subway sandwich.
Right, because wasn't he like threatened at his job at the set of Empire or
Yeah,
something?
supposedly there were some letters sent to the set of Empire from the Magna twins.
Yeah, there's something not right with that story.
I think something happened. He did like I did see pictures of him, and he did get hit. Like somebody hit him. I'm not sure what happened, like what was surrounding that. You know, I certainly don't believe there was two dudes at 2 a.m. in the morning wearing MAGA hats with a noose, just waiting for a black guy to stroll by in South
And bleach, right? Did they
Chicago.
supposedly throw bleach on it?
They said it's an unknown liquid, but it's impossible that it's bleach because considering how cold it was, bleach freezes like at a slightly lower temperature than water. So he would have been hit with ice, is what he would have been hit with because it was like -10 or something there. But they said it was an unidentified liquid. I mean, you could tell it was bleach because bleach smells like bleach, and your clothes would be bleached. So, like, I think something happened to him for sure. I think that's a fact, but I just don't think the circumstances that he's saying happened.
What do you think about the whole 21 Savages business then?
I don't know, what is that?
So this rapper 21 Savage, who was born in the UK, came to America in 2005, had a 1-year visa, and he overstayed it all the way up until 2019. He was supposed to leave in 2006. He stayed till 2019. And in fact, while he was in America, he made a new story for himself, saying that he was from Atlanta and that he was born and raised in Atlanta, when in really he was actually born in the UK.
Oh yeah, I just saw something about that. He was deported or something.
You're missing an important detail. He's got a felony drug conviction.
Oh yeah, I know about
Well,
that.
that's why he's being deported. It's not. If he didn't have that felony drug conviction, they would let him stay. They let him get another visa.
Well, the only reason why they arrested him because he was applying for another visa.
Yeah, because they looked him up and they saw he had a felony drug conviction. That's why they arrested him.
Yeah, I'm not saying what they did is wrong. Like what they're doing, like they're doing everything by the book. Like this whole free 21 Savage business, like I get why people are doing it, but at the same time, like he's just another guy that got caught staying in the US for too long. I mean, even if he didn't have a felony drug conviction, he overstayed his visa 13 years. Like, what the fuck do you think he's gonna do if ICE finds out?
The guy's a fucking millionaire. He didn't go. I mean, how many opportunities did he have to go take care of it? It's fucking stupid what he did.
Travis.
Yeah.
What do you think about 21 Savage?
Oh, I think that
he has no
if
idea
ICE has
what's
ever
going on.
done, if ICE has ever done a decent enough, like I don't agree with anything ICE does, but finally they're taking the real problems out of America.
Did you see that meme that I posted? Look in the chat.
Yeah, the plane. Is it the plane
No,
one?
the Alien versus Predator.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Please no inappropriate pictures of piss and shit.
Hey, he's got a cross between his eyes on his forehead, sort of like
Derek.
Like Derek, only his isn't upside down.
Does he have is his felony charge here in the States or over in the UK?
In the States.
It's in the States.
Damn.
How'd they not deport him though when he first got the charge? That's what I'm wondering.
Well, they probably didn't look too far into his story. I don't know. Who knows what he came up with? He's got like
the fact that
he's got tons of money.
Everyone believing that he was from Atlanta, even though he's dropped so many hints in his songs that he's from the UK, blows my mind.
There were some videos earlier. I watched halfway through. I didn't see any evidence, but it was of his mom talking, and it was allegedly supposed to be like, how didn't anyone know he wasn't from the UK after this interview? Never watched it all the way through, but supposedly she really hints, like, without being hinting, like she almost blatantly says, like, yeah, we're so happy to be able to come to America and do this kind of thing. Allegedly, I didn't watch it all the way through, but she
I'm
was
from
saying
Atlanta,
something
bro. God save the Queen.
Well, what is his whole family gonna get deported now?
I don't know. He's got money though.
He came from. He's a UK citizen.
Yep.
Yes.
Why? So he's probably coming here for tax reasons. Isn't that why most musicians come here from there?
I think he's coming here to get big. I don't think he would have been shit in the UK. I think it would have just been another UK rapper.
Well, the
never
UK
heard of.
rap scene is just like that stupid white people grime rap music, whatever you want to call it. I don't know.
Yeah,
you don't know, but you just spoke about like
No, he's right. He's right though. At the same time, Gaga, even though it was a dumb like pedal back sentence there, he is right. It's its own like scene, the UK scene, as far as rap goes.
It's the same as France. It's the same as France. French rap has its own scene too.
Yeah, but I mean, if you want to see a Finnish rappers, they are white. I mean, in Britain or France, they are not white. I mean, you gotta keep your Aryan nation pure if you wanna do, William. Come on.
14 words, brother. Have to secure something for a white future of our white children. Some. I don't know.
That's right.
Yeah, that's right. That's punk rock.
He does not want to go live with Helen Keller. He only wants to talk to Travis.
He's that. He's
How do you know this? Are you texting Kenny?
He texted me.
He can't. He will delete the whole server if he can't play in a men's team.
I think he should add to the server rules. No more server rules without deleting a server rule.
Yeah, right.
Sort of like the Trump trying to cut down on the these regulations are getting out of control in his server.
Joke's on him. We were the girls' team the whole time. Haha.
I wish Trap was here for all this.
Yeah, but Trap doesn't get on until super late nowadays.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, he's busy watching Hansi live on Facebook.
Yeah,
Is he live?
Is Hanzi still live on Facebook? Tell him to get his ass in here.
He won't come in here. There's no possibility. You could offer him. You could send $100 to him. He probably still wouldn't come in here.
Is he still blaming us for everything?
Well, it is our fault.
Well, us and everyone else in the world.
Them. It's always
them.
them.
It's they.
I wonder
them.
what he thinks of the 21 Savage situation.
My favorite is why, for some reason, they keep me alive.
I wonder how I got to them.
Why are we keeping him alive? That's what I'm trying to. Why don't we just kill him already?
Well, dude, you understand the bond. I've gone over this with you in the numbers, dude. It makes more sense to keep him alive.
Wait, I forget why. Why is that again? Did you make a case for keeping him alive? I forget.
Dude, do you seriously need me to DM you all the fucking info again? We've been over.
Right. I forgot what was in my DM. That's right. You laid out. You laid out the case quite well, Mister. by the Illuminati guidelines.
Yeah.
And I really like the new the design for the new spy insect that you sent to his house.
Oh yeah, that's
the new robotic cockroach.
So how about this Trump announcing that ISIS is gonna lose rest of the ground they're holding in inside of 1 week?
Well, yeah, he hasn't been wrong so far.
I think it's pretty impossible to kill an ideology.
No. Just like Al Qaeda, you can say it's defeated, bro.
But they're not really defeated. They just went to a different group. You know what I mean?
So Travis, you'll never guess what happened today.
Do I have to actually guess, or
can you? Can you, Billion, please try to learn how to have a conversation? I mean, you can't go if there's 10 people in a voice chat, you can't go to one person. You cannot believe what happened today and then be silent. I mean, just go on with the story. Jesus Christ.
I mean, it takes all kinds, Gaga.
No. Talking with other people is the most basic human skill that you can have.
Yes, and it's the most intelligible one, and that's not easy for all people, including myself. Go on. What happened that day, Billy? What happened?
I fucking got complimented by one of my students about my teaching this semester. Apparently, I'm a fucking fantastic TA.
She or he?
She.
Nice, dude. I'm so proud of you. I knew you were gonna get pussy before you got coffee in your ass. Proud of you, dude.
And you know she's not just brown nosing you.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask.
No, they can't brown nose me because I don't do any of their grading. All the professor does their grading. That like the
and they know that.
Yeah, they know that.
Do they know that?
All they know. All I do is teach, and I help them with homework. That's literally my job: is to teach them 1 day a week and help them with homework. I don't do grading, quizzes, tests, any of that bullshit. I have no effect on their grade whatsoever.
Is she hot?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good question. What is she? Thick, short, petite? What?
No, she's probably like 2 inches shorter than me. Blonde hair, black tips.
Black tits? Wait, what?
Blonde hair, black tits?
Blonde hair with black tips, like the ends of her hair dyed black.
I think we all heard black tits.
Yeah, because you know why? Because cisgender males don't notice what color tips are on hair.
Pretty funny, man. All right, well, yeah, black tips, and you said she's shorter than you. That's where I cut out. What else? Blonde, shorter than you, black tips.
I mean, I don't think she's interested in me. I think she was just being nice.
Right, but that's how it always starts. That's usually how those girls go. They're like being nice, and they want to see how you react. So how'd you react?
What did she say?
Yeah, what did she say?
We were just talking, and we were just talking because she came into Panera, and I recognized her from my class, and we were just talking, and she was like, by the way, I was gonna email you the other day, but you and the other professor, like she was like, your recitation sessions are like really fun, and you teach really well, and you with the professor together work really well together.
So basically, when she saw her professor or whatever you are in there working in some shitty fast food joint, she really believes that when she studies hard, she's gonna really get at some job and all that. Like, what the fuck?
You should have recitated all over her face.
Was she fatter than you?
No, she's skinny. That's why I'm saying.
Have like big tits or a nice ass? Is she like white, like, black, Spanish?
They're medium. They were medium.
Like
I'm assuming white girl.
If I see any of my teachers in doing another second job, I would be like, "What is wrong with you? What did you do wrong in your life?"
Yeah, but your teachers get paid a fair wage, and and like American.
Well, not really. A lot of my teachers had second jobs, bro. Like my math teacher in high school.
Talking about Finland, though.
Yeah.
Most teachers in America have to have a second job nowadays.
My math teacher was famous for he told everyone in his class, and it was known throughout the school, there's a pizza joint down the street called God, I forget the name of it, but basically he's a giant purple suited monster, and he goes around and waves. He's like, you guys know the purple monster down on blah blah blah? I can't think of it right now. Let's just say it's Tony's Pizza. With the purple monster, and we're all like, yeah. He's like, yeah. Do you know who that is? I'm like, no. He's like, that's me. My job doesn't pay enough, and that's what I do on the on the side. It's like, if you ever want to go down there, please feel free to tip the purple monster.
And people think that we have a problem with education in this country. The reason why we have a problem with education is because we're not paying our teachers enough, which makes them unmotivated to do well at their jobs. If we paid teachers more, then they would be more motivated to do better and work better at their jobs to teach these kids, right.
Funding, yeah.
Like, yeah, it's school funding, and it's funding for like salaries, like teacher salaries.
And from a YouTube chat, William is such a trip. That fool never disappoints with the ments.
Is that Remove Lizard? Can I just guess right now it's Remove Lizard?
Well, there's only 2 viewers in your chat.
So I'm right. No, dude, I don't know Remove Lizard well. Me and him go way back, so I don't have to insult my viewer count by just click out it right.
So wait, you're saying that Removed Lizard is actually a hanzi?
Dude, it could be. That would be a giant twist. That would be an M. Night Shyamalan twist.
What are ments?
Mets? They're a baseball team.
No,
founded in 19
MENTS. What's
Oh.
MENTS? He says Billiam never disappoints with the Mets.
With the mensch.
What is a ment?
A ment or a mensch?
No, it's MENT. I'm just reading Remove Lizard's comment. It says Billiam is such a trip. That fool never disappoints with the MENTS.
I have no idea.
Oh, I got honest questions for you, Billiam. So, if you're bisexual, how do you decide what you want to go out with? Is it like, I think I want to date a guy now, or is it just whatever comes along? You just make your choice.
Whatever I'm in the mood for, you know.
At this point, William is ready to fuck a sheep.
Can I ask you this, Billiam? And this is like half trolling, half not. When you see a guy, like the way I see a girl, I think about fucking her. Like I'm not inappropriate and don't say that to her, obviously, but I think of fucking her. When you see a guy, do you think of him blowing you, or do you think of him fucking you? Like, what do you think of first? Or do you think of blowing him, or him fucking you? Like, that's my question, I guess.
If it's another guy, that I'm like attracted to, I don't know. I don't think of that shit like right away, dude. That's
You don't think of? Yes, you do, but you might not admit it. But like you don't think of like him sucking your dick, or you sucking his dick. Like, I'm curious, which one is it? Like, do you want to more pleasure the other guys, or do you want to get yours? You know what I'm saying? Honest question.
I don't think about that the second I look at a guy that I think is attractive. I'm sorry, Travis.
Okay, not the second, bro, but you know what I'm saying. Not the second. We're human beings.
Like,
you know what I'm getting at, bro.
Into a dude, like if there's like a dude like that I'm like is obviously cute and I'm into, like,
right.
Like I've said this before, I would probably be a top, so I would want him to
want to fuck him in the ass. Or
yeah,
him
exactly.
suck your dick. Got you. So here's another question, and that answers that question perfectly fair. If a guy who, let's just say me, for all potential purposes, would you suck my dick if I gave you a hand job afterward? Or would I have to give you the hand job before? Or is that not good enough?
I'm not going to do anything with you, Travis, so I'm not going to answer.
Come on, Billy. I'm super horny, and I'm willing to experiment. Come on, dude. So it's like, okay, we're in an apartment together.
Jennifer, what do you think I should fucking tell him?
He's beyond help. I don't even know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, so this is for Travis then. When you, I know you don't go outside. You don't see actual people.
No, never.
Unless it's your mother's sexy ass or something like that. But
right, which I grew up, yeah.
Yeah, if you or nanas. But when you are watching that TV or whatever, you're more into your phone, and you see some sexy things in there, do you immediately think that are they better at sucking your dick than that fleshlight that you have?
You know what's funny is the fleshlight. What you have to do with it, and this will answer your question, so don't think I'm going on a tangent. You have to go up and down with it, and then it actually has room. Because here's the problem with it. If I got a more expensive one, it would have been longer. So I sometimes blockade the suction point so it doesn't suck in. So you have to use just the tip, and then that really that resembles more of a woman's mouth. Like if you ever gotten head, I don't know if you have Gaga in Finland. I don't know if they do that there, but if you ever gotten head, that's more resemblance because it's actually sucking. It's sucking all the air out, so you have to use kind of like you have to pretty much make. And what's annoying is the noises, but you have to like do a full stroke, as in like you have to take it all the way down and all the way up, and it sucks as it's going in. So, but at the same time, it does leave you with that kind of like, it's very fucking synthetic sucking. But there's nothing that a woman Soon it will be good enough, but right now, a woman beats it by a 9, like an average woman, and then the fleshlight's like an 8. It's a solid 8, if not
No
8.5.
way.
It
Yeah.
really is, because it leaves the same like the first time like I ever got my.
Then you haven't had a good enough blowjob.
No.
Oh, no.
First time I
No,
ever got my
no.
dick sucked several times. Hang on, Gaga. First time I ever got my dick sucked several times. It kind of hurt on the tip, and this kind of resembles the same feeling as far as the dick sucking from my remembrance, and it kind of hurts the tip of my dick a little bit. Just
How
a
many
little bit.
years ago
No.
was your last
It
beating?
was a long time, but I'm telling you,
Then
when you've
shut
been
the fuck
using
up. You have
hand-
no idea what you're even talking about.
You still remember God. You still remember heaven when you've been there. Okay.
Okay, but let's just for democratic reasons, let's go with another opinions. Jennifer
Well, I'm
doesn't
a
believe that.
Republican.
Yeah, but let's say Howie, do you think that what Helen Travis just said is correct? Would you be ready to believe that 9.8?
I was gonna. Number one, I never tried a synthetic one, but I wonder if he's right. And the more expensive ones maybe have. That's a shame that he's bottoming out on his on this purchase. But the other thing is, he hasn't had too many girls blow him. The thing about the tip of your dick hurting, that's bad technique, dude. I mean,
exactly.
I've had.
Never had your not hurt.
I've had,
but
dude. I've had. I'm pretty sure. I've just based on what you've said. I've had a lot more chicks suck my dick than you have, and
okay, it's not hurt, but it's you never had that. For
no, I did. No, I'm saying I did have one girl that actually gave. Somebody called it helmet sore. She actually gave me like black and like hickeys on the tip of my dick, and that's just she's just a little too a little too fucking
a little rough.
on the
but
at the end there.
That didn't hurt. You're saying that didn't hurt?
I don't remember. That was quite a long time ago that happened. But I'm saying
it's not like extortional. It's very bearable.
Dude,
wouldn't have to stop anything.
all I'm saying is every girl's is different. Some of them. I mean, shit. Have you ever had a bad one?
I've only had two. I've only had two.
That's what I'm saying.
One of them was the only one to suck my dick, but she did it a lot.
Dude, if you only had two, you don't pretend, don't act like you're an expert on.
I'm certainly not. I'm certainly not. But on the one, it makes me feel like an expert because she's trying to be like a whore, a prostitute at the end, and she could suck dick like a champ, and she really would. And at the end, there was only once, and it didn't really hurt. When I say hurt, I mean I think I should rephrase that to sensitivity. It was sensitive. For the next few days, like
machine is never gonna beat human touch.
No, I agreed with that. I'm still saying.
Let's go to another one. Acro, you have used from vacuum cleaners to for everything else. And so, Acro, do you think that a sex toy can beat the actual living being? Or I'm not talking about animals this time.
I'm talking about animals. Oh, shit.
well, it's Acro that I'm asking for.
No, that's why I'm laughing.
No, that's a good question because
you gotta keep the options open.
Bestiality. Yeah, I'm gonna be watching some bestiality porn right now. If I know anything about aggro, if I know one thing about aggro, he's not here to answer. He is watching bestiality porn.
Well, while we are waiting, Acro, let's go with totally theoretical thing. William, can you believe that in science that in sex toys can be advanced way better as for sex than humans can? I mean, in theory, because you have zero experience.
I mean, if I was to use a fleshlight right now, I mean, I've got my dick sucked, so I mean, I know what it somewhat is, but I haven't obviously put it in a vagina or an ass or anything like that. So
definitely when you try go for the ass. Go ahead.
So what?
So can the sex toy be a better? I mean, that was the whole conversation. It was 8 to 9.
Can a sex toy be better than human? It could exceed human experience depending on your experiences. For me, like if I had like a professional like flashlight with like the pussy like actual like full-fledged like flashlight, yeah, that would probably be the best closest for me at least, but like for other people it might be different.
Howie and Jennifer, can you see where this is going? Like, realistically, these millennials are abandoning real life relationships for just so they can stay home and jerk off with the toys. I mean, that's two. That's two. William and Travis both are thinking that sex toys are better than actual humans.
Well, I'm not saying that it's bad. I'm saying that if I was to actually like have sex, then no, I probably would think it. Of course, it's not better, but my experiences, I have to go based off of my experiences.
That's right. Yeah.
Like I get what you mean, Tony. Like of course, a real vagina is better than a fake one. But I've never put my dick in a real vagina, so a fake one is probably going to be, for me right now, the closest thing.
Just so you know, William, we were talking about blowjobs.
Well,
look, here's the thing. Let me interrupt. If you guys have never got a blowjob so many times that your dick hurts at the end, or even just fucking, like both. So I can't say it necessarily around the blowjob, but just your dick, especially the tip. It just feels that kind of feeling where there's suction going on that shouldn't be going on after it's not being suctioned on, and it kind of hurts. So in that sense, it does its job, the fleshlight, but at the same time, it does hurt a little bit. Not a lot, dude. Like, it was just the first time, because I haven't had it in a long time, but it did remind me of the first time I got my dick sucked, where the tip really kind of, like, was extra sensitive, because after getting it sucked, it was a little bit, like, raw, kind of, one would say. You guys haven't ever had that aggro? You never had that aggro where you got your dick
when
sucked
I
and it's
got
kind
my
of raw?
dick first sucked, I didn't think it was raw afterwards. I felt
Well, I
great.
mean, there's a lot of different things that go on with it. Like the girl's probably just sucking too hard. Like some dudes have different. Like
Every
not all
penis
tip,
is different.
not all tip is the same. Yeah.
See, that's
Some
what I
people
think
can
might have
handle the
happened.
sensitivity, and some you probably just have trichinosis.
Yeah, I'm familiar with trichinosis. My doctor did diagnose. What is trichinosis?
It's
Hey, Trap is online.
Okay, thanks, Billy M. That's a good announcement, dude. Way to cut off aggro. Dude, I'm so drunk right now. I drank a whole bottle almost. Not quite, but like a
Dude, don't. Dude,
don't.
Your liver is going to disintegrate.
Did you see that viral video going around of the the single cell organism that disintegrates?
Of course.
I don't know if you saw that. You saw that, for real?
Yeah.
Because that was going around. Yeah, that's pretty cool, man. That's what it reminds me of when I think of, like, when you saw that, did you think of, like, holy shit, my whole body's made up of these little, like, organisms? Like, that's what I am. If you saw the same video where it disintegrates, like.
I mean, I took a biology. Yes, I understand that that's what we are.
A single cell was disintegrating. It was crazy.
No,
it's trying
but
to run around and save itself, but
the
it
fact
just
that human bodies are made up of millions upon millions of cells. There are as many cells in the human body as there are stars in the sky.
Yeah, I've heard that before, but I think that might be a estimated guess, because we
I'm
don't even
calling
know the
bullshit on
stars
that
out
one.
there.
Space is as far as we know, space is infinite.
I've heard that too, aggro. I've heard
a lot of
exactly
shit that isn't
but
true.
Yeah, but I think they mean stars that you can see. I mean, who knows what there is behind there, but they mean ones that they can actually detect.
How many
Okay.
years
That's
away
my
is it?
assumption.
How many years away is it for us to see a star that's not? Because isn't all the stars we see, majority of them are already burnt out, but we can't see them for another like
They may not be burned
100
out, but
years.
the light is very. You're right. We don't know. You don't know it's burned out because it takes years for the light to get here. But not all of them. But I don't know. Besides the sun, how far in light years is the next closest one? I don't even know that answer.
That's that. I think that's the Andromeda Galaxy. That's the Andromeda Galaxy. I think is the next closest galaxy.
Like Alpha Centauri. I'll Google that. That's an interesting question. But now you're right. They might have burned out already, and the light hasn't gone out yet.
Wait, what was the question?
Besides the sun, how many light years, which is what, a distance or a time? How far is the next closest star?
The next
how long
closest
does it
star
take
is the
out?
Centauri, but I don't know how far away.
It is the distance it takes for light to travel from here.
Right. So that means, like, if it was 2 light years and the thing burned out a year ago, we still wouldn't see it for another year. That's basically it. But Alpha Centauri, is that what you said?
But yeah, the two Centauris, A and B.
I said Andromeda Galaxy closest, right?
Yeah, but a galaxy isn't a star. He said what's the next closest star?
Yeah, I'll look it up.
This is Centauris.
Hold on.
I know that for a fact. I just don't know how far they are.
I think you're right. That name stuck in my mind too.
Solar system has a star in the middle, not galaxy. Galaxy has a black hole in the middle. At least our galaxy does.
We're actually close to being able to see a actual black hole for the first time.
Actually physically detect it?
Well, we can detect them. We've been detecting them, but we've never actually seen
Alpha Centauri, A and B form a binary pair. They are on the average 4.3 light years from Earth.
And they're the closest stars?
Yeah.
Besides the sun, they're the closest stars.
4.3 light years. So just about that. If we were able to if we were able to build even an engine that could even travel at light speed, you know how long that would take to build a fucking engine like that and to test it?
But there's a rule that says you can't travel that fast. Because your mass, the effect of your mass keeps going. That's why they say light has no mass. Otherwise, you can't get anything that has mass that up to that speed.
You have to actually bend the. Yeah, you can't. Howie's right. Well, I mean, as far as science is today, he's right.
Yeah, it's going to take time, space, warping space, time. Some
you basically have to fold space. It's weird. It's really, there's some really trippy shit out there. Like if you fold, the wormhole whole things. You know how if you take a piece of paper and you fold it up long ways and then you poke a hole through it. That's how you'd have to. Our bodies right now couldn't really handle going light speed, anyways.
It would literally pull us apart, right? Atom by atom.
Yeah, it'd be pretty horrible.
Well, black hole, I don't know that they really know what going through a wormhole would be like. I've never heard an explanation.
Right, they're all theories.
Going through a black hole where you would disintegrate, that's just like infinite gravity. They're just destroys you.
Well, we don't actually know. We could go into a black hole and actually be if we had like some like protective casing, like there was a chance like we could survive. For,
Wait, I never heard that one, dude. Not that. That's not the conventional understanding of a black hole. I think you're reading some sci-fi shit there. That's not what
I mean, we don't know what's going on.
Astrophysicist doesn't say that, and he's he's the authority on everything.
We don't know what's exactly going on in a black hole, though. Really, do we?
Well, they think it's a collapsed star that its gravity is so it's something with so much mass that light can't escape it. That's essentially the definition. It's actually a body. You know, it's a physical body of a physical remains of a star. I think this is my understanding of it, and I'm no fucking expert, but it's basically just called a black hole because its gravity can't even escape its gravitational field. That's why it looks like a black hole.
Yes, I understand.
It can't emit no light. No light can emit from it. So it's just a really intense body with amazing gravitation.
Yeah, but you have to realize though, our perception of what's going on, like once you get closer and closer to a black hole, like your perception of time gets off, like everything goes crazy. Because the black hole eats everything, even time, really.
I think doesn't gravity speed up time? Is that what I think I don't think gravity slows time.
Less.
There's an experiment.
Less gravity.
There's an experiment. Yeah, there's an experiment where they synchronize two clocks, right? Two atomic clocks, and they have one fly around in an airplane at high altitude for extended period, and then when it landed, the clocks are out of sync. And I think the one that was flying around further that is less gravity ended up being slower. Slow compared to the one on Earth, I think.
We know that anyways. Like the satellites for the GPS, there's like 6 of them or something up there. They have to be calibrated every day, otherwise they'd be off by like 16 minutes every day, because time just doesn't happen the same way in space once you hit orbit or outside of orbit in actual space.
Yeah, but it's fractions. It's fractions of a second, dude. It's like
it's not
tiny. But you're right. It would put them. You're right. It would add to their. It would take away from their accuracy. You're right. Did you ever see? There's an interesting PBS show. It was called Longitude, I think, and it was about navigating old sailing ships, how tough it was until they came up with a clock that wasn't affected by the ocean wave, by the roll of the ocean waves. They used to use these like fucking big ass clock. Used to be the only good clocks were the size of like pianos or something. And when you send them out on ocean, it fucks them up because they use a pendulum and stuff, so they get. And it would fuck up their navigation. And there's one guy in England that was working on the project. This is like back in the colonial, in the 1700s or 60. I guess it was 1700s. And eventually they solve it with the guy makes a fucking pocket watch that essentially that's not affected, the way a grandfather clock would be by rolling on the ocean. And he kind of solves the problem. It's kind of an interesting show.
I've never heard of that, but that's
look up Longitude. The show's called Longitude. It was on Channel 12 or PBS. It's pretty good because the gist of it is there's this council in Britain that like tries to and this little clockmaker, this little like the guy who's working on it. The fucking big science society is like cutting his funding and stuff. It's kind of interesting.
You would watch PBS.
Dude, it was good.
Hey, I watch PBS sometimes. There's some good shit on there, man.
Yeah, there's some. If you've got a curious mind, it's good stuff.
I don't even have cable, so
it's channel 9. It's standard like channels.
I don't have any TV.
You would love it, dude.
Well, I'm sure you could find it on one of you if you have any service, like Netflix. I'm sure it's posted on those kind of.
Well, No,
America.
well, my TV is just connected to like the internet for like streaming, and it's connected to my Xbox. So
Right, but do
so
you buy? Do you pay for Netflix or
I could use
Amazon?
the PBS app and stream it directly from my phone on the PBS app.
There's all sorts of cooking stuff. Like America's Test Kitchen is on there. Also, you would like it.
I love that show.
America's Test Kitchen is really good, actually. I know that because it was the only cooking show that they had on my cruise that I went.
But
When
you
we
know,
went
the show
to-
sucks now that Chris Kimball's not on.
I don't know who. I don't remember if he was on that.
He's the bald guy.
I don't remember, honestly.
The host of the
Oh, the
fucking
dude that
show.
wore the bow ties.
Yeah, he left. Now the dumb
So,
chicks took over.
so Acro, do you charge more than $10 for a hand job or 50 for BJ's and 24 for sex?
Like what?
When you are doing your, when you are a hooker in the street, do you, in a downtown, like Trap says, do you charge more than $10 for a hand job, 15 for a blow job, 25 for sex?
I get, yeah, the progression sounds right. I guess hand job would be the least, blow job, and then sex. Yeah, that's what I'd charge.
Okay. Just thought it was different in the different states, but I'm glad to hear that you are as cheap whore than Crab is used to do.
You know what I thought was kind of interesting that it never occurred to me that Kenny actually had to pay a guy to fuck him in the ass. That's kind of something that never occurred to me. Like, but I would have think you could get somebody to do that for pretty easily if you went in a gay bar. But he wanted a professional or something. Wasn't that his logic? Do you remember that story about the gay the black prostitute that he paid to bone him in the ass?
I don't remember how much he said he paid the guy.
Oh, he did. I'm pretty sure he said he had to pay him because.
Yeah, but like how much? I don't remember.
I can't remember how much. I don't know if he told us how much. If he did, I don't
Prostitutes
remember.
are way more expensive than that. I don't know what.
Wait.
But I think he found them on Craigslist or something.
William, you can find a prostitute for all. They vary in price like fucking buying a cigarette off the street. I mean, come on. You can't say they're way more expensive. We're not talking Las Vegas. We're talking New York gay bar.
So what are your prices then in a Craigslist, Jennifer?
I don't have prices.
Oh, misunderstood. Language barrier.
Jennifer, I had a sex toy question. Have you ever used like vibrators and vibrators or any fancy sex toys to get off?
I have, but I don't really like them.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think if a woman got too used to that, they might not be, if they really got addicted, like that rabbit. Wasn't there a joke about like Sex in the City that they were getting addicted to the rabbit or something? I could see how that would kind of make you.
Well, they desensitize you also.
Right. Well, that's what I mean.
I don't like something, and I don't like something that feels fake. So I don't really care for them at all.
Yeah, I think guys would be much more open to a fake synthetic sex than women would. That's just my theory. Because women more often need the emotional part that the guys could take or leave.
I don't care about the emotion. I just need real body parts.
Yeah, I understand. I think most men would, at least at this point in the technology, I think most men would opt for a real woman. At least I think so.
Ozzy Osbourne is in the hospital.
He's been for some time. He canceled some European tour.
For what? Like pneumonia or something?
He is admitted to the hospital following complications from the flu. His doctors feel this is the best way to get him on a quicker road to recovery. Thanks to everyone for their concern and love. Sharon Osbourne.
Well, hopefully it isn't pneumonia, because that.
He's been in and out for a long time now.
And what the fuck is Artie up to? So he's in jail.
Yeah, he's in jail. They revoked his drug court shit until he sobers up.
So what? He's got to sober up in jail?
Yeah, he's not gonna sober up outside. That's for sure. He's failed numerous tests for coke and heroin.
Why don't they sober him up in rehab?
Because he's got money, so he can just leave rehab whenever he wants.
Yeah, rehab is kind of voluntary, and jail isn't. How about that?
Yeah, but will they give it? Is he going to have like all
that? He covered that in his I think it was his first book. He just make a donation. There's quotations around the word donation to rehab center, and they'll let him go on gigs and do shit like that. Money talks.
Yeah, but if he's on a court mandated rehab where he can't leave, can't they do that?
Well, they haven't done that.
Well, they should.
No, of course not. I mean, why? If it's for fuck's sake, who's paying that then? Himself?
Yeah, he is.
No, I think they can charge if the court mandates and the guy has the money. I think they can charge him for the cost of it, if that's what you're asking.
Yeah, but I mean, if it's against the law, I mean, if he's just drinking alcohol, then I can understand that court orders someone to a rehab. We see all those stories around the world all the time. But if it's drugs, it's against the law. You should go to prison. End of the story. Why he?
Well, there's a movement in this country. So many people are in jail for drugs that they're trying to. There's like a pushback against, ruining all these lives just because people are on drugs. That's the sentiment that's getting traction here now.
Because there's other countries like Portugal that completely decriminalized all drugs. And
yeah, not the hard drugs anyway. But anyway, say hello, Michael Chucks.
What's up, MSJ?
What's up, Sax? I think at this point they're just trying to save Artie's life.
Well, that's the truth. If they don't force him, if they don't mandate rehab, he's gonna fucking kill himself. It's obvious. I mean, fuck. Look what he's done. Just the look of his nose. If that's not enough to scare him off, to stop him from continuing to do. Jeez, his last mugshot, he's got blood under his nose, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, it just leaks now.
I mean, he's just gonna, if they let him out again, he's gonna kill himself.
Honestly, I think that's what he's hoping for. Like, he just wants to die at this point.
By the way, Aggro, there's 3 Centauri stars, and the closest one is not Alpha A or B, it's Proxima Centauri.
I'll be damned.
By a slight 4.22 light years is Proxima. 4.3 is the average of A and B, which I guess rotate around each other.
It's like space. I've always really liked space. Like, I just got a new telescope for Christmas. I've got 2 telescopes now, and I've always liked to mess around with space, but it just trips me out how, like, you can look up into the sky and you see all these stars, but they're just so fucking far away from each other and far away from us. It's just so trippy to me.
Any good shows going on in the neighborhood, like when you are, scanning a little bit downwards?
No, mine. The neighbors. I hate the neighbors behind me. They're not even in my subdivision. Actually, they're in a different subdivision, but they're right behind me, and I hate them. They let their dogs out at like 3 a.m. They just start fucking yapping. They're like little poodles. and they just start barking, and they'll let them out there for an hour, and they always have their windows closed up. Not that I've seen the wife; she's not all that pretty, but no, there's nothing really going on in my neighborhood.
I like it how Travis is passed out.
Already?
Yeah, he's been drunk. Like he was when we first started the show. I thought he was on coke or something. He was just shot out of the cannon.
Well, that's what Weaver thought, that fucking Travis was Tony Gaga.
Yeah, that was funny. I was like, no, Gaga has a better grasp on the English than Trav does. But yeah, he really thought Tony was coked out. He said, "You're out of your mind. It was like 3:40 in the morning or something in Finland. What the hell are you doing? You're nuts." I'm like, that's Trav, dude.
Does anyone else think it's a little fucked up that his parents have no problem with what he does all day? Basically get wasted on one thing or another, especially given why he's...
Yes and no, but because I mean, as stupid as it sounds, at least it's not heroin. That's probably how they're looking at it.
Yeah, no, sure. It could be a lot worse, but still, just to be fucking your mind, whether even liquor, I mean alcohol, it can't be good for your fucking brain to just constantly.
I mean,
I don't know. Especially given the trouble he's got hanging over his head, especially.
He's gonna get wet brain, and when he gets older, if he keeps his drinking up, just like my grandmother has, and his brain will be soaked with the alcohol that he drank, and he'll get dementia. If that's what's gonna happen if he keeps his drinking up.
Or he'll get dementia anyways because his teeth are bad, and they just linked gum disease to Alzheimer's.
But on top of that, he's probably gonna die before he's 50 anyway.
But I think that if I can't believe how his parents can look back their own life. I mean, when they were Travis age, they probably get fucked up, get high, get drunk all the time also. But they hold down a job.
Yeah, but they still do that stuff now.
Yeah, but they still hold down the jobs. Like they're still supporting themselves. Then they have this blob in one of the beds and just going, taking drugs and drinking and all that, but doesn't hold down a job. Like basically, Travis's way to support his own family is get food stamps. While his brother is actually out there, I guess, even working. I mean, for that part, I don't understand that parenting thing. Like, if one of the kids is fucked up, then show some tough love, kick him out the street, and well, maybe he succeeds, maybe he gets his shit straight. But if he doesn't, then so what? What are you gonna do?
And it sounds like his plans for his future job has to do with a stand-up, with the open mics.
Yeah, after he gets his driver's license, that's been on a waiting list now for 6 months or something like that. That nothing happens.
But making money off of stand-up comedy is about as likely as a hot chick going to Hollywood thinking she's going to get a movie career.
Yeah, he should have started. Well, I guess he's 26 now. This decent age to get into it, I guess.
He's funny, but he's not like fucking Ben.
He's not comedian funny.
Don't you think? Yeah, don't you think if he was actually comedian material that we'd all be laughing our asses off every night? I mean, did you ever have a friend? You ever have a friend who was, oh, this is pretty funny. Is this him?
Yeah, that's
him.
Okay, this is his idea of comedy.
Well, he just wouldn't. He would never put in the work to actually become a comedian. Like, you just can't go on stage and be like, I'm a funny guy. There's a lot
Can
more
we
to
go
it
on
than that.
MSJ server so that way we won't be bothered by his snoring? Or are we just gonna let this go?
He's muted now.
I server
Okay.
muted him.
Good job.
That's why I think that it was a good choice for MSJ to stick with the porn career. I mean, now Hollywood is gonna accept him.
I mean, they've accepted Stormy Daniels.
Her porns are terrible.
Why, have you watched them?
Yeah, I thought they'd be good. You know, she's got some big old tits. She's decent looking, but they're just not that good.
I heard Katana Kojima just got a big contract.
Are you serious?
No,
I was just say from who?
from YouPorn, which is free, basically. I guess they do have a premium part.
Stormy's porns are better than hers. That's for sure.
Yeah, she's pretty lifeless in her. She needs to work on. She needs to go to porn school or something.
She did a Periscope the other day. I hadn't heard anything from her for a long time. I forgot all about her because usually she does like 30 a fucking day.
Is she still with her porn producer boyfriend?
I don't think so. I don't know. I didn't watch
No,
it.
those two are done. Those two are
If it's
done.
not titled like "Go fuck yourself, cunt," I don't watch it. If it's got a bunch of emojis, it's gonna be boring and stupid, so I don't watch it. But yeah, I think they're done. He's still making porn. So I like how the entire time she maintained that she didn't do porn. Like, I'm not a porn star. I'm not in porn.
Who? Stormy?
No, Goddess.
Oh.
And the way she used to talk about the cam girls like they were somehow a lower life form or something compared to strippers, or I'm not sure what her attitude was.
Yeah, I'd rather watch any one of those cam girls in a porn than Goddess.
So, are there any romantic plans for Valentine's Day?
No, I mean, yeah, but not like on Valentine's Day. I mean, we'll go out to dinner and shit like that, but not on Valentine's.
Dinner and shit.
Well, that's all it really is anymore. She's never really was a person for like box of candy and bouquet of roses and shit like.
It's just that we rarely use that that and shit type of end of the sentence in our language, and it's most funniest thing in the English language to hear someone speaking about something like, "Oh yeah, I got my hair done and shit." Like it's just the whole sentence just always makes me laugh. I bought new shoes and shit.
Yeah, I can see how that would be weird if you don't, if you're not familiar with English. I mean,
because we use shit slang for stuff.
Well, we do the same way with the word fuck too. At least I do. Fuck means numerous things. It's like forget about it. You know how that has so many different. Like they explained to Donnie Brasco, it's just the way you say "forget about it." It could mean a different thing entirely.
I heard a comedian do a riff on the word "dude." How many ways you could use the word "dude"? The same with the inflection was pretty funny.
Yeah, like
dude, like I can't believe, dude, I can't believe you did that, or nice job. Like there's all these different variations he was pointing at, and then his last one was like, don't, dude, there's a serial killer behind you. He had a version for that. It was fun.
But yeah, we're going to one of those. Where they it starts with a C. One of those Brazilian restaurants where they bring a whole bunch of different meats. There's
churrascarias.
Churrasco, yeah. We're going to Bacana, Brazil. Do they have those, Tony, in Finland?
What? I was in the news.
It's a restaurant. It's they bring they have all these different meats like lamb, just almost any meat you can think of, and they have them on these skewers, and they come to your table like you flip. They give you this thing, and it's red on one side and green on the other. And if it's green side up, that means you want more meat. So the waiters will come by and bring you ask if you want whatever's on the skewer, and they'll carve some off and put it on your plate.
No, I at least I haven't seen any of those. I mean, like, there are some, open type of things that are, but I mean, why would chef be there ready to, carve some up, anytime you wish? Like, ridiculous idea.
It's good. I like it. You can have you can taste of everything. Chicken might come by, some lamb will come by. I'll be eating the hell out of lamb. I like lamb.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're gonna cut out, carve out the meat, like it should be a chef. It shouldn't be some, waitress doing that, because they can mess it up easily.
Well, no, these guys are well trained. They're like very well trained to like know what they're doing with the meat. It's not like they're just putting normal waiters. Like you have to go through like certain training to be like a churrascaria.
Okay, I just like the idea that there's a team of chefs in a kitchen, and they are providing food for whatever 20 or 100 people that are in the restaurant, and that's it. I mean, I don't want to it's waiters can pour the wine or something like that, or bring the new set of knives and forks, but I mean, I don't want them to have anything to do with my food.
Well, you get a lot of these restaurants. You get a separate waiter that like actually brings you like drinks and like plates of like actual food. And then there's and then there's the gaucho guys, whatever you call them, the guys that just walk around with the skewers of meat. And you see those guys go back to the grill and like do shit. Like they're actually like so. These guys walking around are chefs. They're just walking around like in the open doing their stuff, and there's guys in the back doing stuff too.
Yeah, but I mean, with the meat, I mean, there's unless it's a chicken, there's always different ways that you can, you want it. Like,
I know what you're saying. Like you can't. Some meats you can't. You have to carve it a certain way. Like you can't cut against the grain or something like that. I know what you're saying.
Yeah, and they're trained in that, or they're supposed to be at least.
Agra, do they have any kind of unusual meat that you not besides like lamb, beef?
They have reindeer.
They have venison.
Well, I've never had rain. I've never had anybody come by and say, I've been to this restaurant before, and they've never asked me about reindeer. I guess it just depends where you are regionally. It's usually just chicken and beef and pork and different stuff like that.
I was in, I think it was when I was in Colorado, and I had like buffalo and maybe elk or some other
Probably
kind of big
elk.
game.
Elk is
And that stuff was good. I was surprised because I've had venison before. I wasn't crazy about it. I mean, it wasn't bad, but it was gamey or whatever. But I thought the stuff I tried out west, the more exotic stuff, I thought was very good. I guess it also depends how it's prepared too.
I was gonna say Tony Gaga has reindeer. They have reindeer up in Finland.
Yeah, we do. And bear.
Did you ever eat bear, Tony?
Yeah.
Really? How is that?
My dad's eaten bear.
It's a good it has a gamey taste of that. Of course, it is sort of strong meat, but at the same time, it's always with the meat. It doesn't matter if it's reindeer and all that. If it's made in good, and then you cannot definitely taste the meat, but you're also savoring whatever you have in sauces or potatoes or rices, whatever even salad with those. You always savor those too. It's the combined, the mix of the whatever you are tasting,
and how they season it and cook it. I mean, just think of how like fucking the million ways you can get beef. You could have one version that you think sucks and another version that you wouldn't even recognize as the same meat.
Yeah,
William, I've never heard bear in this. Have you ever heard of anyone serving bear in this country, Billy?
I've never heard of it. I mean, I imagine you could. I imagine there's people that have killed bear and eaten.
Well, you're allowed to hunt. You're allowed to hunt them, so yeah, I guess you can.
I just said my dad ate bear. He went to a Boy Scout event one time, and they were fucking serving bear.
No shit.
I imagine it would.
It was bear ribs, barbecue.
Surprisingly,
he said they were
don't
good.
eat a lot of different meat. They eat a lot of berries and shit. So I imagine it tastes pretty. I mean, they are meat eaters, but you'd be surprised how much berries and foliage that bears actually.
No, but think about how much trash bears eat.
Well, yeah, that's true too.
The ones in the wild aren't eating trash.
No, they are. They are, especially if they're
in like Yellowstone and shit. They are.
Somebody, I worked with a guy one time. We were talking about shellfish, and he was like, "Oh, I'd never eat shellfish." I was like, "I like, lobster and crab." He said, "Dude, they're eating all the shit off the bottom of the ocean floor." And I was like, "Yeah, I guess I never thought of that." But animals, when animals eat anything, it gets filtered through their, it kind of gets processed.
Like it depends on what it is. Like a mussel or a clam, they're just their entire organism is a filter, basically.
Now, how about beavers? Do people eat their beavers in there?
Yeah, I've heard that. Like people eat beaver tail. The beaver tail is supposed to be pretty good. I think Trap might have said that.
Yeah, Tony, I think hunters, people actually hunt for game. They sort of they're going to eat a whole different platter that you're never going to find beaver in a supermarket somewhere.
Well, they have all kinds of kangaroo. I can go out there and buy a kangaroo meat in a supermarket. I mean, and it's a pretty damn long distance from Finland to Australia. They fly everything in here.
There was a taste. You're right. It's just a matter of what's considered acceptable. And I'm just thinking in this country, like even when they have bear, there's places where the bear population gets up too high, so they'll have like a kind of a government sanctioned bear hunt, and there'll be all sorts of people they'll have protests about it. So I just don't think you're going to ever find them offering bear meat on a large scale in this country. Because too many people think bears are cute, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think that people will eat everything, but it's a there's a difference like mountain lions or moose or something like that. But moose meat is actually really good.
Well, mountain lions, I'd imagine that'd be like real. They're pretty much all muscle. I can't imagine that'd be all.
I just heard somebody, I think it was on Joe Rogan, somebody was talking about eating, I'm pretty sure it was a big cat. I can't remember which one, and they were saying it was actually very good. This guy, yeah, I wish I could remember which animal it was. But it was something this guy hunted, and his wife said she would never eat it, so he like served it to his family without telling them what it was, and they all thought it was delicious. And I'm pretty sure
I know somebody that did that with deer. They served up some deer steaks, and everybody's like, "Oh, this is great." It's like, "Oh yeah, it's a deer." I'm like, what?
Did you kill a little Bambi?
Yeah, well, that whole the deer argument's ridiculous because if you don't do something, if you don't control that population, you're gonna end up running over them on the road. There's places I know in Pennsylvania it gets bad. I used to drive to New York 5 hours for work, and you'd get really nervous because you'd be flying, through some dark roads in the woods, and you'd see deer all over the side. You could see them at night. You could see their eyes and shit. You're like just praying that they don't jump out in front of the car.
Yeah, in northern parts of our country, there's actually, people are crashing into the reindeers all the time, and but they are actually moving a bit slower than deers and all that. But yeah, deers and even moose is gonna kill you. It doesn't matter, you have to have a full truck or something like that if you're gonna hit the moose. Otherwise, it's gonna kill you. Even deers and all that are
yeah. You gotta have like a cow catcher on the front of your truck or something. So like on the front of a train.
I
moose,
think I'd
a
rather,
lot of deer, they'll go through the windshield.
Yeah, but I'd rather deal with something that's slow. The problem with deer is that they can leap out, and you could never see them coming. At least it's something slow. Either way, so if you're going fast enough, you're fucked. And if it's dark enough, but still, you don't stand it. You can't. Well,
the reindeer is pretty massive.
Yeah, Tony, do they jump in front, or do they just strolling across the road when you hit them?
Well, in the reindeers, they are they are farming them in the northern parts of the country. They are not actually living out wild. Everything is farmed, but it's such a vast in our standards a big land in there, so they cannot keep them in in a shepherd like in some behind the barbed wires or anything like that. So they just wander around, and that's when they end up in the middle of the road. But there's always a whole bunch of them. There's very rarely there's only one reindeer. There's always a whole bunch of them.
Yeah, see, the thing with deer is that they may be hanging out in a group on the side of the road, but then one will come leaping out in front of the car. In fact, I worked with a guy who he hit one on a motorcycle, and it fucked him up big time.
Yeah, and that's in the summertime. It's doesn't matter if it's winter time or summertime, but of course you can only drive a motorcycle up here during the summer months. But it's gonna the motorcycles are really in. It's off when they hit something like that. It doesn't matter what it is. Even a fox can really make you fly.
Yeah, you're right. Motorcycle riding is a gamble with your safety. Ganji posted some kind of picture of a guy riding a motorcycle in the snow, and it looked like it had skis. Looked like it had training wheels with skis or something on it. Some contraption the guy made up in Canada.
Yeah, they just approved these. What are those? Fuck! I need to find out. A ski-doo. You guys know what I'm talking about.
Snowmobile?
Yeah,
Yeah.
So anyway, they just approved that these are way bigger snowmobiles that are road legal right now here in Finland. So they can, have a bigger engine and all that, but they can also, have a bigger seating capacity, so they can take up 8 people in and tow them around in the snow. And can you imagine how safe that is when you hit something?
Are they covered or are they still open?
They are covered, but it's not gonna be like some roller cages or anything like that. It's just whatever goes passes by, and there's not gonna be enough seat belts or anything like that, safety inspections or.
Yeah, you got a point. If they're allowing them on the same road as trucks and cars. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, because they have way bigger engines. Even nowadays, of course, they can go as fast as cars can go. But I mean, you can drive a ATV in some field and crash it. Like if there's a bump or something like that, you can just get go airborne and fly out of it. Then imagine like having 8 people in a back of the snowmobile and going fast.
Yeah, you're right. I bet you. I don't know for sure, but I bet you ATVs are a little less stable than snowmobiles, because you make a wrong turn on an ATV, you can tip an ATV over probably easier than a snowmobile. But that's just my thought. Especially if it's on the snow. Well, I don't know. Do you think that's any more dangerous than a motorcycle riding a big snowmobile?
No, because generally you wouldn't be around other vehicles and snowmobiles.
And you can't wipe. Yeah, the problem with this motorcycle is once something happens, you're not going to stay upright. You're gonna go sideways, and as soon as you start skidding, you're gonna roll the things out of control.
2 dudes that I went to school with about 10 years ago, on the same day in my town, they both got to an accidents with their motorcycles and both lost limbs, like grinded off and shit like that from the crashes and skidding and stuff.
I'm just looking one of those seatings for 8 people. It's open. There's just like some sort of chairs put in there, and then underneath that is skis, and then you are gonna have a snowmobile throwing that, towing that one around. It's gonna be sick. They just approved it like a month ago or something like that in here.
Are there people in a separate thing, a trailer of something being dragged behind it?
I think it's like a limo, like how they make stretch limousines.
Yeah, Tony. Can you post something in chat? A picture in the chat.
So that's one thing that cost about.
Oh wait, that looks like a slit. Oh, so that is a trailer. That's something being dragged. That doesn't have.
I'm not right on that thing.
No, that looks dangerous, especially at high speed. For fuck's sake, that looks scary.
Yeah, and they have actually made that from steel and stuff like that. It's not made in China or something like that. They have handmade that one and designed that from themselves. It's costing like over $3,000.
And you're saying they would actually get that up to highway speed?
Well, yeah. So the snowmobiles they can reach up those speeds.
Oh, that looks dangerous. If you took a hard turn dragging that thing, fuck. No, I'm thinking, I'm talking about a big heavy machine. That looks like if you took a hard turn there or hit the brakes or something, that thing would just go flying.
I mean, they used to, when they cut down the trees and, they piled them up, those those other whatever lumber or whatever they are. They use those sort of trailers like that to tow around them from the woods, and that's okay. But when you start putting humans and other people in a seedings in there, it's I would like to have it more safety.
Well, that would even be hard to take if you were sitting in that thing, something that open. That would be hard to take at high speed. That would be pretty uncomfortable.
I was
for the
thinking something
passenger.
more like that. Like it's just a stretch limousine of a snowmobile.
Is that thing a snowmobile? Because I'm looking at the wheel, but that looks like it's rideable on grass, right? Because it's got tires.
Yeah.
It doesn't have tracks on the back. Maybe that's the road, the turf modified version.
Oh yeah, they race. Like I've seen some modified snowmobiles that are just ridiculous. I'd never even sit on one, let alone take a drive.
Oh, they'll race some crazy shit. You ever see those fucking boats that flip over? It's kind of flat, high speed boats that go airborne and just flip over and fall apart.
Yeah, they race them at the Ozarks here, and people die every year.
Are you talking about the boats?
Yeah, the cigar boats.
Oh, that's fucking
races.
crazy. Yeah.
They race them in St. Louis on a lake, like a man-made lake there, and then they race them down the Ozarks, and there's people always dying. Now Billiam's asleep.
No, I'm here.
Oh, well, you're just breathing into the mic like you're asleep.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I guess we lost Jennifer.